Why don't you ask me if I'm ready, Jay?
You're always ready, dog.
That's a
You're always ready, bro.
Jay comes with
the vote of confidence.
Right,
I like that.
Listen, I ain't got nothing to say there.
Yeah,
right?
appreciate you, Jay.
Slam dunk. I appreciate you, Jason.
Yeah, dog.
You know what? Well, we're starting out on this motherfucking energy. See, bro, I can't go 10 seconds without saying fuck. This is a problem, bro. We trying to get monetized. I want to get this on, like, when YouTube asks you, is this made for kids?
Yeah.
I've had to do this for 132 episodes. Say no.
Just nah.
This isn't Blippy.
33 episodes, 133
Not yet. This
Now.
isn't done, Jay. This episode isn't done. And you just low-key kind of messed up the fucking intro, my guy. First, you started with a layup. I mean, a lob to Johnny and a dunk. Then Jay just goes and just steals the intro.
Yeah.
Do it, just fuck it. Pause over. We ain't even gonna do it. No reason to intro this, bitch.
That's fun.
Should we intro? What do you think?
Intro.
Go ahead.
I'm starting. This is gonna be a wild episode. If this is the energy I'm bringing to the table right away. Hey, you are now tuned in to Respect the Connect.
Yeah.
I'm your humble, gracious, and highly favored host, Johnny motherfucking James. And I'm joined by a few of my nearest and dearest. Jay, giving his flowers to Johnny Trav is in the building. What's cracking, Jay?
Chilling, bro. I'm
Chilling like a villain.
Like a
No
villain.
penicillin.
No penicillin. No
Shit, you ain't
penicillin,
illin' then. Killing. Len Words is in the building.
I am.
What's poppin', Len Words?
It's popping like over red and black.
Orville motherfucking Redenbachen. And as you guys can see, we are joined by a special guest. DJ motherfucking Animals in the building. Make some noise,
Yes,
Jason.
bro.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah, my boy Johnny James.
Let's go.
Oh my God! Finally, bro. This has been long overdue, man. They told me, "Animal, are you ready?" I said, "I was born ready." Hold on.
Hey, wait a minute.
I'm
Like,
like, this
almost-
is Johnny James. We're gonna kill it. This
yeah.
has to be one of the best episodes ever, man.
It's-
Because I'm like, me and you, long overdue. We've been talking. You know, we've been just rapping. We got to do this. We got to do this.
Yep.
And I'm so proud we did, man.
Man, it's interesting because when you do a podcast, right, everybody thinks that you can just set up a microphone
No.
and, you know, you get some chords and your friends and, you know, we'll talk a little bit and Diddy and 50 Cent and current events, right?
Yeah.
They think it's that easy.
No.
Boom, I'm going to be motherfucking Joe Rogan. My dude, this is a slow and steady race.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Not even a race. This motherfucker's a walk. If you ain't ready to put in the work and the hours and the manpower and honestly have a personality for it, dog, and that's where I was going to with my point. When I have somebody on, we have somebody on that's been in the radio game for about 155 years.
Hell
This is
yeah,
your
hell yeah.
155th
Dude,
season,
I
right?
announced Elvis, bro, for the
That's
first
what
time.
I thought. When radio started, DJ Animal was like, "What's up, motherfuckers? 97.3."
Radio
Yeah.
started.
Right? He
Yeah.
was the first radio personality from boot camp. I'm convinced. Because I was like in the 7th grade and this like, motherfuckers all, DJ Animal 97.3. Yeah, I was making mixtapes to this dude's voice, right?
My bro.
So when somebody that has had that background, you know how to use a mic, you know how to carry a conversation. Sometimes you could get people up here that don't know how to do that.
No, not at all.
And
They think they do and they don't.
until the camera's on, it's like, what do I do with my hands? Yeah. And look,
We're here. Yeah, so
podcast.
welcome. And
Yeah. Oh yeah.
we're gonna, Johnny
Yeah.
is here. Yeah, Jay's here. Len, yeah.
Or they'll hit you with you know what I mean?
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's-
you know what I
what I'm
mean?
saying?
Hey
Know what I'm
Jay,
saying?
you know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I
You
mean?
know. You know.
You know what I mean?
You know.
Hey audience, you know what I
know.
mean? Know what I'm saying? I didn't even said shit, so how the fuck could they know what I mean?
They don't.
They don't.
Nope.
Because I don't even know what I mean.
Yep.
If you say constantly you know what I mean, you're not confident in what you mean.
Do we all have our crutches? Do you have any crutches? Like mine is man.
Oh, that's your
Oh,
go-to?
man, what up, man? What up, man? And I'm
I
telling
think
you,
my
you know?
word crutch is right. I'll say something and then I'll be like, right? Like, Jay,
yeah.
agree with me, dog. Please.
No.
I'm searching for acceptance.
You're wrong, Johnny.
That's the first time you said no on the podcast, Jay.
Is
Leonard,
it-
you better be
Yeah.
mad.
I'm very angry.
Pissed. Pissed.
I'm irate.
Irate. You're an Irish irate man? No?
Nah.
It kind
I'm
of
not mad
rhymes.
enough.
You're
I
not.
told you, I'm enemy Leonard.
Yep.
Not
Not
mad
mad
enough.
enough, Leonard.
Not mad enough.
That's my rap name now.
People were mad at Leonard because he
I
wasn't
wasn't angry
He wasn't
enough.
angry.
Leonardo,
enough.
you're not. You're a mellow dude, man. You don't look like you you lose your temper very often. Is that true?
It's pretty rare.
Yeah, you don't look like.
You know what
yeah,
I've
but you're
learned?
a silent one. You don't mess with those.
You know what I've
silent
learned
ones.
though? You know, in my 40
Damn.
years, Animal, you know what I've learned?
Yeah.
When I was younger, I used to want to wild out and scream and get rah-rah and aggressive with my words. If I could talk louder, I'm going to win, right?
Yeah.
Nah, no more, Doug. Because I'm cool, calm, and collected with my points and my morals and my code. I don't need to scream it on you, dog. Either you get it or you don't. And if you don't, I ain't gonna yell. I ain't gonna yell my point to you. I could whisper that bitch. My words are that powerful now in my mind. I know what I stand for. And if I gotta yell it, then I'm not really confident in what I'm standing for. Either you hear it or you don't. And if you don't hear it, dale. There's
So
the
be
door,
it.
dog.
Yeah.
Now
That's
you
how it
can't
goes.
leave.
Dude,
Now you
Now
can't
you
leave.
can't leave.
you definitely got the attention of the 505, man. And from what I recall, the first time I saw you, I mean, you were just walking down in a hurry. I think it was Civic Plaza, and you're like, do this or what, And
Yeah.
I said, who's this cat? He's demanding and commanding attention. I said, oh, Johnny James, okay, cool. And I started to lift an eyebrow, and I'm like, hey, this cat, he has something, man. He's doing something. He's getting the attention. He's letting people know, like, what's up, hey? Like, just all, and that was the start. Do you
Yep.
remember your very first one?
My very first video.
'Cause you were
Are you
walking.
talking about the one that like popped off or just my very first one?
I say your first one, and then we'll talk about the one you popped
It's
off,
funny
bro.
because I got to give my son his flowers for this. Make some noise for Dom Beats. I got to give my son this.
DOM.
Right? So I've told this story a couple times, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say it again because we got new listeners. You know what I'm saying? This is for the new listeners and the old
Everybody.
listeners and the ones
Yeah.
that still want to hear the same story again listeners,
Yes.
right? So it was COVID, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was the Great Value Apocalypse we had
Yep.
about 5 years ago, right?
Yep.
Make some noise for Great Value Band
Yeah,
Apocalypse.
we survived it. We
There.
survived it.
we-
Hey,
we-
we're
yeah.
survivors.
Now, yeah.
We thrived. We
We
golf
don't need no
clap.
noise for that, bro.
Okay. So it was COVID, and I had just finished my album. Well, I was about to finish it, right? And we were gonna go on this big tour with Stevie Stone and with Mad Child. Album was done. The rollout was ready. I had dropped a video when we had recorded a video, and then boom, Vegas gets shut down. Then the world gets shut down.
That was crazy.
And then everybody from the tour starts calling like, hey, can we move it? I'm like, what the fuck is happening? This is a 30-city tour. No, we can't move every date. What the fuck? And then everybody canceled. Boom.
Yeah, damn.
I'm like, oh, fuck. And the album was ready. So I'm sitting there on a done album, and people are fucking scared for their lives. They're thinking that their grandma or their grandpa or their mom or their kids are gonna pass away. And I'm here with an album. Can you imagine me getting on the internet? Hey guys, I know you guys are freaked out, right? The world might be ending, but buy my new album. It felt really weird to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Like, I'm like, no, this is getting shelved. We're not doing that right now.
Yeah, because you couldn't promote something you didn't know that the release date was going to be.
And even-
because the way they made it sound is this wasn't going to
Yeah.
be over fine.
And even
this was
then-
February, March of 2020.
Even then, brother, I just felt it. To me, it felt corny as fuck. It
Yeah,
felt weird,
good.
dog. It felt like, why am I trying to sell a product to people that are like not even sure about tomorrow? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel
So
it.
I went. I told Jay, I'm like, look, let's go back to our corners here. Let's reassess as this goes through, right? And everybody during that time had a period where they had to look themselves in the face, right? Because we were all locked at home, right? You better like the people that are in your house, I'll tell you that, because you couldn't run away from them. You were there, right?
Everybody got a taste of what real life was, man.
For sure.
Like staying home with the fam, walking out, not being restricted, not being able to do things, man. They actually had to do things we did when we were kids, man. You know what I mean? You're like, get your ass out there, ride your bike, man. Go do something, live it up, exercise, feel better about yourself. Create content.
And see,
that's
that's
exactly what
That's
you
kind of
did,
where
bro.
it, that's kind of where
was
it went,
dope,
right?
yes.
So like I was sitting there and I'm with I was forced to look at myself in a way that I hadn't looked at myself in a long time because it was hustle, 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 hustle. We're on the road. We're on the next show. We're doing this. I never had a chance to pause and really just look at myself. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Did
dude,
you ever have this idea in your head? Sorry,
No, see, and
this
that's
is
why-
crazy.
yeah,
I'm talking to you, and
that's
I'm used
why-
to being the interviewer, so I'm
That's
like,
why I give my son the credit, right? Like I knew. So listen, bro, I was born in 1985, dog. I know before the internet, and I know all the pieces of the internet. I know how to utilize
When
it.
the
I know it's
VCR was
important,
created.
right? Exactly, dog.
Yeah.
I was there. I was probably conceived on a VCR.
CR. Yeah, he was, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It was fire with
or
the remote.
during MASH. I was either conceived on a VCR or during MASH. One of the two.
Dude, You know you're old when if you heard MASH, that meant go the
Time
fuck
to go to
bed.
sleep.
Go to bed. Yeah. Go to
I
bed.
hated that
Go-
shit.
When
I was
that
like,
helicopter-
fuck,
when that
the
helicopter
helicopter
came
come
down,
in, sleepy
doom,
time.
doom, doom,
Okay,
doom.
so back to the flowers I gotta give Dom. So my son during this time, I've been told this throughout my entire career, not just him, but people are like, man, you're fucking funny. Like in real life, like you're funny and
Since
it
you were a
doesn't.
kid?
Yeah, since I was little.
Little. How
Fuck,
did you
forever.
start? When you, I could see you fucking around when you were 3 in your 20s,
Bro, I
making
would.
people
My
laugh.
brother,
and they're like,
I would
"Freaking
go
Johnny,
to
get
the
outta
bar.
here."
I would go to the
Yeah.
bar dressed as a fucking ninja, and I'd kick people, and I'd have to listen to Johnny Be Good before my mom could
Yeah.
put me to bed, right?
Oh, nice.
At the bar. So it was always there. It was always there.
yeah.
But my music had more to deal with some of the trauma and the serious stuff that I've dealt with in my life. Right? I didn't make Weird Al Yankovic music.
No.
Like I'm not Marshall Mathers. I'm not making funny songs, right? They weren't just all, it wasn't like a Mortal Technique, super serious, right? But it didn't show the humorous side of who I am, right? And my son, he's like, Dad, like, why don't you get on TikTok? And I instantly shut the idea down. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
You're grounded.
Could you imagine? You're grounded, Dom. Get out of here.
Get
I
out
told
of
him,
my
why do you
face.
want to see
What
me?
did Dom say? Was he like,
He's like,
all
Dad,
right,
listen. No, he was trying. He was putting me on game.
Yeah.
Because I was like, in my mind, I'm like, you really want to see me on the internet during COVID dancing around like a fucking idiot? Like that's crazy. What you trying to sabotage the rest of my career, my dude? Do you not like what I do? Do you not like me? Why would you put that idea in my head? He's like, no, Dad, don't do that dumb shit. Do some stuff like this. And he started showing me skits and comedians and different people, the way that they were connecting with their audience, right? Authentically. And when he showed me and he put that idea in my head, I went, oh, that might be the missing fucking piece, right? So then I started doing a couple videos. The first video was me following this dude around with a Nerf gun, and I was like bugging him throughout the whole day, and I was like shooting him in slow motion, right? Just regular shit.
Yeah.
And then I've been on the road so much, I realized that people don't understand our culture completely.
No, they
right?
don't.
And like,
Yeah.
they don't get it. Like, they have an image of us, like they think that we're fucking Young Guns and Breaking Bad, right? We still ride around in horses, and there's no mountains, and they don't understand New Mexican culture.
No.
So I felt it was my obligation. It was my motherfucking civic duty to put the rest of the world on game.
Had you already talked like that at parties? Had you already talked like that shit in high school with all your bros? Had you already done the Johnny James? Like, you gonna come or not,
honestly,
vato?
brother, it
You
wasn't
gonna do
even
that
like,
shit?
it wasn't even about like, do I talk like that? It was just, I talk like this. This is how we move, right? And it was a matter of me just picking up my camera and stating the facts, right? And that, I think, is why I've been able to sustain, because with me, what you see is what you get.
Yep.
I'm not on some bullshit. When you see me in the streets, people are like, a la verga, this motherfucker this is real.
Yeah. You're
This
unique.
isn't yeah.
We're all unique.
This isn't a character. Because it's not, right? Now, in skits, will I do characters? 100%. Like, I'm not a fucking homeless dude on Central, but I played one in a couple of skits that went pretty viral, right? But I authentically did
You're
that.
fucking Batman, bro.
Exactly. I was Batman already too. With a 6'7"
Bro.
I
6'7".
didn't recognize him without his glasses.
Hey.
My boy Christian was showing me the video, man. We were in Vegas. I go, was that John with the Batman? What the fuck?
Hey.
He wasn't wearing the glasses.
And
I go,
Batman.
And then Kenny in the background, he's like taking a
Taking
picture.
the pictures, walking off.
down.
Yeah,
That shit was
dog.
Funny, dude.
So it started from that, right? My son, I got to give him all the flowers on that, bro. When he's
Big
seen
shouts
the
out to
vision,
Dom.
he's seen the vision before I even understood it, right? Before I was just like, no, I'm just fucking rapper guy, right? I'm just a rapper guy from New Mexico rapping my fucking raps, right? I'm still that.
So the Nerf gun
Yep.
was the first video?
The very first video.
Nerf
the
gun.
slow motion Nerf gun. He was doing homework, and I put one of my songs on it, riding around with my gun out, riding around with my gun out, right? And I'm shooting him, and the whole time he's like, what the leave me alone. And I kept just blasting, right?
Yeah.
And you know, that one did all right. But when I started leaning into exactly who I am and what I know and how I was raised and all of the stuff that just comes natural to me, boom.
it popped. What was the
Exploded.
video that you were like, oh shit, this one freaking is going and going and
I want to
going.
say,
but it was
the
you being
gas
your-
station one probably was the very kickoff of it.
Yeah.
I was at the gas station, right? And this dude, I was putting gas and you heard it. I was putting gas, Lemwords. Don't fucking laugh. Listen, what the fuck do you guys outside of New Mexico do with
What
your
do they-
gas?
yeah, what do they say?
Where do you put it? What do
Pump
they say
gas?
outside of New Mexico?
Put a gas. Are you gonna put
You're gonna
gas
pump
or no?
it?
Are you gonna
Is
pump
it
it?
Getting
Pump
gas,
gas?
pumping gas.
I'm
Get
going
it.
to
Get
But
gas,
listen,
pump
gas in
gas.
the
I'm
vehicle.
putting the gas in the
Yeah.
motherfucker, bruh.
But you didn't say that. You just said I'm putting gas.
That's true.
Well, what about step down from the vehicle?
No,
don't
get
say-
down.
I don't know what the-
No, no, no.
cops say that.
Hey, we'll get
The
to that.
cops say that,
No,
yeah.
watch. We'll get to that because I have an answer for you.
Yeah.
Because the Hispanic Cultural Museum,
Yep.
they brought me in and put me on game with some of the stuff we say, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, where was I? Oh, it was the gas station.
Gas station.
There was a unhoused individual, if you must.
Yep.
Walked up to me at the gas station. He's like, "Hey, brother, you got a frajo?" And I'm like, "Nah, dog, I don't." And he's all, "Hey, you think you give me a ride real quick?" And I'm like, "Brother, I'm putting gas. I got my son in the whip. I can't just give you a ride." He's all, "I'll jump in your tailgate." I'm like, "Nah, dog, like, here's a water. I wish you the best. Amor, brother." And he dipped. And I got in the truck and I went, that's happened to all of us. So I got right out of the truck. I put the fucking gas back in there and I went back and forth with it. I was like, "What's up, bro?" I did the exact interaction I just had, right? Almost exactly to the T. Got in the truck. I was like, putting gas in New Mexico, like, posted it. Boom.
Boom. That was it.
Boom.
Still your favorite?
No. I've done too many. I got some really
What?
good
You
ones,
get
dog.
to pick one, Johnny. What is
What's
it?
my favorite
I love
video,
this, man.
favorite
One.
skit that I've done?
And we're gonna do the ones with you. Let's do the 5 ones.
That's
You
a
ready?
hard one,
What's
dog.
your favorite video, dog?
Okay. Fuck, man. Put me on the spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on the spot 5 times.
I would probably say
Five
I would probably say the first GTA is probably still my favorite
GTA.
for multiple reasons, right?
Yeah.
My son, that was his idea, Johnny Jr., and he filmed it with me.
Okay.
And we went down to the Civic
Nice.
Plaza and all the fucking unhoused individuals were like, "What the fuck are these dudes doing?" We shot it like 30 times. I had to get the walk right, had to get what I was saying right, and we clipped it together. So that one is probably still my favorite, not because I think it's my best, because I don't think it's my best.
Yeah.
Just the time around it, right? I really like that one. I really love the one that we did with fucking Blake's.
Yeah, that
when
was
we
funny.
did the
That-
Office
oh,
one,
dude.
right?
Oh, my
That's a
God.
really, really good one. Another one that I hear a lot of people saying, probably another one of my favorites too, is whenever the plugs be like, and he's all, "Damn, dog, is this a fucking tortilla?" That's another one
Yeah.
that's probably up there in the
Yeah,
top
bro.
5. Then the other one with me and Landwords, whenever the pissed off plugs be like, and I'm eating my apple
yeah,
and
I
leave
ain't
the
seen you
I
in a
leave the
while.
apple with them. That's another one that's like one of my favorites. And now I think it entered there again. Didn't explode as some of the other ones, but not. See, that's the thing too.
They're all your babies, bro.
I'm gonna say to the audience and to the people out there, right? If this is what you want to do, don't expect every video shouldn't be a viral video because that's not sustainable, okay? Don't search for that. Search for community within what you're building, right? So the one, again, I think it entered the top 5 is the one I just did with Kenny Thomas.
Yep.
Where I'm Batman. That was my idea. The whole thing, like we had homegirl make the fucking suits, and I told Kenny, I was like, "Look, this is what I'm pitching, right? You're fucking Robin, dog.
Kenny's always dope.
Right? You're Robin, but you don't want to be Robin." So filming that was fun too because Landwords filmed it. I had everybody there with us. Like it was my first like real skit back from all the fucking shenanigans I've been going through with the past like 3 months, and it for me it landed. I thought it was funnier than fuck, bro, because Kenny's like, "I feel so ridiculous."
Yeah.
When have you ever seen a 6'8" black Robin? Like it was so funny filming it in the moment. And the ones that I know that are gonna last are the ones that have me laughing in the moment, like the Lottaburger one. When we did that one,
Yeah.
I couldn't get through some of the scenes, bro. It was so fucking funny. And those ones to me stand out, I think, for sure.
Bro, it's funny how everybody like nobody liked you, but like you still ended up.
Getting the
everything,
good
yeah.
position, I know. Because the manager liked me.
Yep.
The horrible manager liked
But
me.
that's the way customer service is.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get, we got some shitty ass customer service in Vegas. We're like, what the fuck? Dude, like acting like we were a problem. And I was like, damn, my God, I thought it was only sometimes in New Mexico, man.
And they
I
better,
go, it
they
was
better,
hilarious.
they better take care of themselves out in Vegas because nobody's traveling over there right now.
No. Oh, yeah.
Vegas is
Dude,
sweet.
it's gotten like kind of stagnant.
That's because there ain't
It's
no
kinda
new
stagnant.
nothing. If you know what it feels like right now, it feels like when I was watching the Elvis movie and Elvis was on his 15th year at Vegas.
Yep.
No one wants to watch that fat motherfucker up there slurring his words for the 15th year. Well, we checked out, dog. Time to get a new show. And no disrespect to Elvis or his fans, but at the very end, they took him for a long ride off a short pier.
And
it
speaking
seemed
of
like to me.
panzas and speaking of fat guys, we're gonna go to food. We're talking about Blake's. That's what I wanted to know. What's your favorite food? What is your favorite meal? You have to pick one. There's no, you can give the story, but there's one. You gotta pick one of each. What's your favorite meal, bro?
I would
Johnny J?
probably say New Mexican meal, right?
Yep.
My favorite New Mexican
That's rough,
meal
man. That's a rough
is
one.
probably
So this is it, man. You get the last meal. What do you want?
stuffed sopapilla smothered in red
Eee.
Stuff with what though?
with
Oh, yeah.
fucking meat.
Carne adobada.
Carne? Come on,
Hey,
bro.
Ground
listen,
beef, chicken.
I'ma go with
Vegan?
No,
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna
Yeah,
go with
now, yeah.
shredded.
Just make sure there's no
listen,
meat. I can't have gluten.
I'm gonna go with shredded beef. Pause.
With goat cheese.
No.
Shredded beef. No,
Shredded
I'm talking
beef,
shit.
right?
Yeah,
shredded
nice. You
beef
like
for sure.
shredded. Yeah.
Kind of like brisket vibes.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
With smothered in fucking red.
You're red all day.
Dog.
You know what I mean?
You want me to explain to you why? I've done it before, but I haven't done it with you.
Well,
do you
red-
want to know
yeah.
why I pick red over green?
Because
Animal?
red is the green chili's redheaded stepchild. Because you have green chili and then it turns into powder, then it turns red. You know what I mean? I mean, it turns red and then it turns into the powder, and that's how we have the red chili.
That's not why I pick
Science
it
and
though.
stuff.
You know,
I
but you
pick
have
it.
a choice.
I
Because
pick
red
it
is just, I don't know.
Because you can't accidentally make good red chili.
Yeah.
You can accidentally make good green chili. It doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take a rocket science. It doesn't take a good chef to
Because
make
red
good green
is
chili.
aged better, bro.
Red, especially from Chimayo, my dude.
Like wine and
Sorry,
that.
dog. Sorry, bruh. If the red ain't from the north, I don't want it. You could taste
Yeah.
the dirt in it, brother.
Chimayo, dude, that restaurant out there, man, it's one of the best,
Sheesh.
dude. And we have a place up in Arroyo Seco, New Mexico. That's my family. We have Abe's Cantina y Cocina. So I grew up in a restaurant and a bar and a store, and we serve northern New Mexican food. And Johnny, you guys got to try all this, man. I'm telling you, you guys got to go try our food. It's different. We use pork in our meat. We make tamales that are like crushed up with pozole and hominy.
Oh, yeah.
And my mom makes like 1,000 dozens now for Christmas. But we have just been there for 40 years, and it's northern New Mexican food. So a lot of people don't know the difference. Northern New Mexican food, New Mexican
There's
food,
a
Tejano
difference.
food, Mexican food. There's all the differences. They're like, oh, is it Mexican food? No.
That's
There's a whole
crazy, brother.
different
I
line.
grew up
Yeah.
in a bar too, and
Oh, wow. Yeah, so you said that earlier
San
when you
Fidel,
did the Johnny
San
Be Good.
Fidel,
Point
and
proven.
yeah, San
Yeah.
Fidel and Cubero.
Cubero.
Would you consider that northern New Mexico?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Because
yeah, it's not. Yeah,
brother, it's the same. It is.
Yeah,
bro.
it is.
All the traditions, the meals, the way that we cook
Yeah.
is really Cebolleta. So like I got family Cebolleta, San Fidel. Like that's all like where I was raised there and here in Albuquerque my whole life, right? So I got all of it. I didn't really go down south for a while, and I didn't realize the separation, how different the food was.
Yeah, like Los Lunas, Belen, Socorro. You know, you have different type of food there. Grants Gallop. You know, everybody has different types of food. Even here, I'm like, oh, what's that? Oh, I didn't know you did that. You know, I'm like, I saw somebody here put red chili on their spaghetti, and I was like, that's a new one. I have
Hey,
not seen
listen,
that.
I'll put red chili on my motherfucking frosted flakes, dog. I'll put red chili on my frosted flakes. Don't look at me crazy, Lynn words. Don't give me them Detroit eyes.
Y'all tripping.
Y'all tripping. You wouldn't put red chili on spaghetti.
Hell no.
Why not?
Because I make spaghetti.
Oh, okay. Listen, if I didn't know your cooking skills, I would argue with you.
Okay, thank you.
Len words
Red or
might
green?
have a point.
I
Red or
prefer
green,
red
then?
too.
Red?
I prefer red too.
Jay,
for sure.
Red or
It
green?
depends what I'm eating.
Yeah, true.
He
You
wants to
gotta
get
eat-
into politics. Nah, that was the Tim. That was
He
the
does
Tim
have a
Keller
point.
episode. Answered,
Well,
Jason.
okay, well, it's funny. Let me get.
Let me get to the particulars of this.
A lot of people can't have red chili with chicken. They have to have red with meat or pork or shredded.
I can have- okay.
Green chili's more
I'm gonna
of a
turn the
chicken,
tables
yeah.
here.
Like, people say that. That's
Senor,
the way
I grew up in a fucking bar and a
you know,
fucking restaurant.
Dude, I
What's your favorite New Mexican meal?
favorite New Mexican meal?
Yeah.
My mother's tacos, bro. She makes little fried tacos, bro, and it's either chicken or beef. She halves them. She makes me 6 of them. She goes, you can't eat that much. I go, I want 6. 3 beef, ground beef, 3 chicken, and she gets them. She puts some freaking toothpicks and she deep fries them, bro. And she makes fresh salsa.
shit.
Oh,
Deep fried
Johnny, I'm
tacos?
telling you, dog. I'm telling you, bro. And then we even make a big flour taco too. It's chicken or beef, bro. It's freaking fire, bro. And so I'll just, oh my God. And then she makes fresh rice. The rice is, we have onions and nice fresh rice. It's so good. That's my mom.
This is at home or this is at the restaurant?
This is at home and at the restaurant. My mom says, I'll make it for you when you
Where
come
is this
down.
restaurant?
This is in Arroyo Seco. This is in Taos County. I'm from the north up there, man. So we got our store, a bar, and a restaurant, which we got to get JJ out there, man.
Listen,
Come
brother.
and get
Okay.
out there and relax.
I'm planning something right now.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to start streaming a lot more. That's the plan. As you've seen, we were streaming over there and
Hell
everything.
yeah.
That's the plan moving forward. Let's get up there. Let's stream at the restaurant, and you can walk us through the whole situation.
Wow, interesting. Yeah,
Let's do it.
It's a little hole in the wall, bro. It's
Hey,
my
those are
grandpa-
the,
oh,
brother,
yeah.
those are my favorite.
That's all
I
that
grew up
matters.
in a dive bar, brother.
Yeah. So my grandfather's bar, my grandfather, who is my father that raised me, he's 102 years old, bro.
For real?
He fought in our war, bro. He survived it all, bro. Pearl Harbor, Philippine Islands, Okinawa, saw the bomb drop, came back, stayed in Korea, came back on the Bering Sea. You've seen that freaking shit with
Yeah.
the crabs and the lobsters, and he ran the bar since 1945 till now. And but it's just everybody.
What's the name of the bar?
It's Abe's Cantina y Cocina. And that's the way we walk through it. You guys will be like, whoa, he built the whole bar, all cedar, bro. I mean, it's fire, dude. And it is the hole in the wall.
Let's go.
People keep going back. We're so successfully blessed with that family. But they gave me the life to be able to say, hey, I got a dream. I need to get out of here or I'm going to freaking end up in prison. I'm going to die. I'm going to OD, whatever, man. I said, I don't want to go under, man. I have a talent and I got to find it. I know what I can do. I'd have so many jobs. I'm like, I want to do this, man. I want to do something better. So they had a comedy show in Taos. There was a comedy show. The radio station locally there was having a comedy show. And I went up there and I saw the guys. I'm like, these guys aren't funny, man. I've been saying jokes on this forever. I'm going to get up there, man. So I get up there, bro, and I tell them, hey, I want to get up there. And they're like, okay, you're going to be on next week's show. It's sold out. Come to the radio station this week and be like, hi, my name's Anthony Animal Garcia. Join me this Thursday night at the comedy show. Fuck that, dude. They had the whole commercial in front. The radio owner, the manager, and the DJ, he's like, okay, you read your part. I go, is this a whole script? And he goes, yeah. He goes, do you want to, he goes, and I go, hey, can I read it just going around? And I go, KKIT 100.7 and 99.1 bring you Tausenio Comedy this Thursday night at 8 p.m. with Bud Light specials. They're like, do you want a job?
Oh, shit.
Immediately.
Instantly, do you want a job?
28 years, bro, since 98 till now, bro.
Nice.
I mean,
Bro, that's
has been
fucking
fire.
crazy.
22 years on Kiss 97.3. And you know what, New Mexico? It's all because of you and all my fans, even Johnny in 7th grade making mixtapes. I did that
Johnny
with
dog.
Kiss. Dude, Kiss is going to be, man, it's going to be 40 years old. It's as old as you, John.
I know.
Dude, it was born in 86. Kiss is as
remember.
old as Johnny James. And I used to record and listen to all these guys. You know what I mean? I see Randy Savage, Chaz Malibu. I used to listen to all these guys back in the day. Yeah.
You know what's
so,
crazy?
So I ended up getting on Kiss, and I've been there 22 years, bro.
That's
I've been the
bonkers.
longest running DJ on Kiss, and I'm blessed to say that. But my mom said it best, dude. She said it best, man. And this kind of makes my eyes water because she tells me, she goes, my mom's not my fan. She's my mother. So she's like, I went to the chiropractor and this guy says that he listens to you on the radio station. He's a young guy. He's really built and, he's a chiropractor. He said that you're really funny on the radio. And I'm like, thanks, Mom. And I go, well, what did you tell him when he asked you? She goes, I told him that you are New Mexico. And I'm like, wait, what? What the fuck are you? What are you talking about? And she goes, yeah, I told him that you are New Mexico. And I go, why, what would you do? I thought it as arrogant. She goes, you are New Mexico, Anthony. You were born in New Mexico. You talk New Mexican. You were born and raised here. You love New Mexico. And everything 505, 575, this whole state, everybody wants to talk to you and everybody loves you. And that's how you get it because you know how to treat them because the way I raised you. And I was like, wow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
So that's
Hey,
how
hit the
Johnny
button
was
for
raised
that.
too.
Yeah, shout out to your mom.
Yeah, shout out to mom,
Yeah.
man. But that's because they show us love. And that is not easy to get. That's why I support Johnny James, Stephen Michael Quesada, every single DJ, every single comedian. I'm like, hey, I support people. You're unique, you're creative. That's who you are, each and every single one of you guys. I like your talents in every single way. That's how we have to support each other. And people say it, but they don't do it. I do it.
At the end of the day, bro, all we got is us.
Yeah,
like for real.
it's true.
And I've said this a bunch too. I've had people say, "Oh, well, it's gone forever." That's how we've survived as a state and as a gente.
Oh, yeah.
By taking care of each other.
Yes, exactly.
Right? Now, is there you think you're all bad now or what? Yeah, of course, that exists too, right? But at the end of the day, they'll say, you think you're all bad now or what? And then they'll help you change your tire, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a little shit, right?
Yeah.
You graduated. Oh, fucking look at the smart guy.
Yeah. You got
Fucking all smart now or what?
Yeah, you're all better than
I
us.
still pulled your bitch in high school, didn't I?
Dude,
Didn't I?
one of the bros, bro, and I was outside, bro, and I was putting some food and everything in the car to head out, and he goes, Animal, what's up, jodido? He goes, you think you're all bad now? You can't have a beer with me? You're on the radio now, culon, you can't even talk to me. The Norte has the whole, because Johnny does the talk. We've been doing this, me and Steven have been doing this, but the Norte talk is different. I'll give you a little thing. This is a rat. He's all, what's up, Pesa? She gonna pega la vuelta? And people are like, what? And he goes, pega la vuelta. That means throw the turn to the house, stop, have a beer with me, watch football, because we need to catch up in one word, in 3 words. Pega la vuelta. You know what I mean? But, a lot of the Norte, bro, they're like, oh, what's up, Animal? Fuck yeah, dude. We got a sixer, bro. We were thinking of getting some minis, bro. We're going to go hunting, ese, for leña y todo, bro. All the bros, you need to join us, ese. We're badass, bro. We got to, gotta catch up, bro. We got to do our thing, bro. We got sandwiches y todo, everything, bro. We got some piñon and jerky, too, bro. So we're gonna stay out there camping for 3 days, bro.
100 fucking percent. You know what's crazy? What's crazy about that, my brother? Okay, so again, San Fidel, Jubero, Cebolleta, and a bunch of my homies from fucking San Rafael, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Rafael, yeah.
San Rafael, my dude, is past Grants, past Milan. It's a little lower than Grants, right?
Yeah.
Again, though, I feel like that's all northern, right? I feel like it's a little higher.
Dude,
it's starts there to me.
If you go to Belen, this way to me is
North.
Norte.
So yeah, for
and
sure.
Belen that
It's
way.
southern,
to
100%.
Socorro,
I
True
agree.
Consequences, Las Cruces. That's a whole different
I
level. And you have those
agree.
Chicanos from El Paso, and you're like, you
It's
talk
different.
Yeah.
Listen, my brother,
What
I
you
agree
talking
with
about?
you 100%.
What you talking
But it's
about?
funny, bro, because my homies from fucking SR, dog, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
Their norteño accent is a la verga, bro. I'm dead ass serious, right? We'd be in high school and you know what I'm saying? My primo Ivan, my cousin Yoda, all of them, they'd be like, sup, dog? Fuck are you doing, bro? Over there fucking going to school or what? Let's go fucking ditch an SR, bro. You gonna be a fucking pussy or what? Let's go to fucking SR, bro. We're gonna fucking cons pad, dog. It's gonna be bothering fuck, bro. We're gonna fucking go to, bro, you're too good to afford to fucking go to Yoda's? You'd rather go to 9th period than to go kick it at fucking Yoda's, dog. For real, bro? My primo Yoda.
But bro,
He's your primo.
Let me answer your question.
They won't let you. No.
No.
It's always like, and it's funny because San Rafael is right next to Grants, but their accent's a little different, bro.
Yeah.
San Rafael it's funny because the Spania accent and the SR accent are almost identical, minus the word hoyo. They don't say hoyo in fucking SR. But Spania, hoyo this and hoyo
You're
that.
gonna go or not hoyo?
Hoyo.
Hoyo.
SR.
Dude, some guy, bro,
Yeah.
this is a true freaking story. This is hilarious. And then while Johnny's talking, while they're talking, they're like, fuck you then. Come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
Okay, you're too good. But this is a true story, bro. We were there for Kiss 97.3, and I'm sitting there in Espanola, and I'm at the gas station. I'm like, Kiss 97.3, we're giving away this and that. And I see some guy, and he's walking, and he's staggering, bro. He's staggering back and forth. And I'm like, oh, what's going on with this dude, bro? And as he gets closer, I'm like, hey, bro, are you okay, man? He's bleeding. And he goes, fuck, man. Me and my bro threw down. He goes, he fucking grabbed a staple gun and hit me in the fucking head, and I'm all fucking bleeding. And all I ask is the culon to lend me $10. And I'm like, I'm in Espanola.
For real, dog.
But that's just the way and it was the way he said it too. Everybody has their
I got a
their
question.
flow.
Same.
I got a question. So I'm not from here.
Where are you from?
I'm from outside of Detroit,
Oh, you
Southfield,
Detroit.
Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Did I hear this correct? Fuck you is not necessarily an insult.
No.
New Mexico?
It's not.
not.
It depends on the tone that it's saying, right? If it's like, fuck you, dog.
Fuck you then.
That's it. Or even quiet, right?
Yeah.
Fuck you then.
Like, you gonna go with me to lunch? And you're all, no. Well, fuck you then.
Well, fuck you then, right?
That's not an insult.
No, because we're boys.
Yeah.
I mean, unless,
Okay, so when we have history, it's
unless,
Yeah.
unless,
Okay.
you know, you're at work and I'm like, well, fuck you, man.
It's the tone, dog. It's the way the fuck you is delivered,
Yes.
right? You're not gonna come to Yoda's. Well, fuck then, dog. Be a bitch,
okay.
right? It's like
Dude.
I'm not really a bitch, and he doesn't feel I'm a bitch, but he really wants me to go to Yoda's.
And you got to party all night, dog. The party doesn't end 5, 6 in the morning. Really, pussy, you're going home?
What a pussy.
Dude, at 5 a.m., you're
Fuck
like,
you.
I got to work in an hour,
What a
bro.
bitch. Bro, all you need is an hour. Fucking throw some fucking
Hey.
water in your
Look at
eyes.
Vern, bro. Where's Vern at?
Where's Vern?
I
He's
bet-
asleep.
Point proven.
Yeah,
He's
look, he's
asleep.
still awake.
Yeah,
Look,
he's still awake.
listen.
Vern.
He's like, you guys fucking woke me up.
Listen, okay, you guys really want to talk that talk? Okay. Shout out to my native brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Okay, because I've partied with everybody
My boy Christian.
on the motherfucking face of the earth, on God's green planet,
Yep.
right? I have never met somebody that can out party my native brothers. No fucking way,
They can
dude.
party, yeah.
One time, me and this fucking guy were on the road, right? And I went hammer time. I was fucking lit.
Yeah.
We were going hard, right? And I'm like, all right, time to go to bed. So I go to the fucking room, get like 30 minutes, 45 minutes of sleep. I go open the door. This motherfucker's standing right out my door. What's up, bro? You want to help me finish this 30-pack or what? I told him, what the fuck, dog? Finish the 30-pack? Where have you been? He's all, oh, did you fucking go to sleep or what? Come on, dog. You look hungover. Let's just fucking drink these beers, bro. Let's finish this 30-pack. I'm like, Vern, fuck no, dude. That sounds horrible to me. If I drink a beer right now, I'm gonna fucking throw up and shit myself for the next 3 days. He's all, fucking bitch, I knew you couldn't hang. I knew you couldn't hang.
Yeah.
Chicanos have 2 things in their garage. A freezer to keep all the green chili in. That's the extra freezer. And then they have some beer stashed for a rainy day. You know what I mean? For in case we run out of fucking beer, bro. I got some in the garage, bro.
You know what's
I got
up?
a 30
You
in
know
the
what?
garage. Or a bottle. Dude,
what kind of
Chicanos
beer
will
is it?
go. Chicanos will go through all their fucking covers looking for a freaking.
Like, I know there was a bottle somewhere.
When I had to stop, when I went sober these past 4 months, right? Okay,
Yeah.
on my sober, I'm getting myself back to square
Yeah.
one journey. I had those beers.
Yeah.
They were there chilling. Guess who I called to come take them off my motherfucking hands?
Yep.
My brother right there.
Victor.
He said, you ain't throwing them bitches away. I'll be right there. He took them all. Are they gone, Vern? They're gone.
Yeah, way to
Make
go.
some fucking noise for Vern. I feel
He's
like
the victory Vic.
I feel like we are.
He has it.
This has gotten into uncharted territory. We're cheering for fucking us being alcoholics up in this bitch.
You
But
know
see,
what?
there's a version. There's an alcoholic.
What time did you start? When? Oh, sorry.
Oh, brother,
Well,
I
I
grew
was
up in a
8
bar.
years old.
I was probably 4.
8 years. Shh, yeah, I'd say you younger, man. But I remember I was 8 years old, and I would just take a swig, give it to my dad.
Yep.
When I was 14, I'd drink about half of it, and it's all easy. and then when I was 18 and I graduated, I had one with him.
Brother,
You know, but it's different. But
I grew up in the bar.
we drank around our parents. We
Oh,
drank
yeah.
we drank at other times.
Growing up in a bar is different, right?
Oh, yeah,
Because
you see
I
some
would
shit,
walk
man.
through the storage to get to the bar, and me and my cousins would go and get beers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Drink them, and we'd like all day, we'd like have them and hide them. We used to build clubhouses in the stacks of cases of beer, right? We'd have our little tunnels and shit, and we'd be in there drinking and stuff like that. I was young. Probably the first time I drank a beer I was probably 4.
Yeah.
That's a wild ass story, and I'm not saying you should fucking do this.
'Cause look, he
I'm
doesn't drink
lucky.
now.
I'm drinking
Yeah, right.
fucking kombucha, all right? It's hidden behind all the marble stuff here, right? But this is marble kombucha. You probiotics,
I'm
dog.
drinking green tea.
Green tea.
I'm having green tea.
We have grown up,
Johnny,
brother.
I'm so excited to ask you this one. I told you I'm going to ask you your the 5 ones. So the third one is your favorite movie of all time. One movie.
Oh, honestly, can I be real with you?
yeah.
I can't
it's
answer
it's,
that.
It's just one movie.
There's no
You have-
fucking way I
know
can't.
you can't, but it's only one. That's why I say you have to. You know what I
I
mean? It's the
love
one.
movies
Your
too
favorite
much.
video. your favorite food, now your favorite movie of all time. You can't pick anything else.
I'm too much of a fan of movies. Why the
I
fuck
know.
you doing this to me,
Both
dog?
of us are. This is torture, dude.
Okay. Again, this isn't because I think it's the best movie ever. This is because of what it means to me and how I watched it as a kid.
Exactly.
And who I watched it with.
Me too.
And the memories that it serves throughout my life. I don't know. I can't think of any other movie that I would put above Stand By Me.
Wow, and that is up there. Mine is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory for the fact that I grew up, my mom was at work, and that shit, bro, we had a satellite back home.
Damn, all rich
we
or
didn't
what?
have fucking cable.
Oh, rich or what?
Nah, he was in the mountains.
Rich
He
one up
needed
in
it.
Taos. Will, what the fuck, bro? You didn't tell me this dude was all rich. That's crazy.
Dude, those satellites, bro, you have
They
no
were
idea.
huge.
You have
I
no
do.
idea.
All the rich people had them.
Yeah, they're still
bro,
there.
we got that, man. We got that satellite because there was no cable. There's still no fucking cable over there. There's
Yeah.
no fiber optics, all Chicano, none of that shit, man. So, you know, I would watch Willy Wonka. That was always my favorite because it was like he's gonna be in the chocolate factory, and you know, Gene Wilder was just comical, bro. He'd screw around.
Yeah.
Every time I've seen that film, something new. I find something new, find something new, find something new. But you know what? One of the ones that actually was Stand By Me.
Yeah.
It was on the satellite. That one would go over and over, and it was River Phoenix, man.
Yup.
They got together, excuse me. They got together recently for the 40-year anniversary.
Yeah, that movie.
But one's passed, you know, River.
To me,
obviously.
dog, like, again, I know we're talking about movies, technical stuff like that. Like,
Stand
okay,
By
let's
Me,
getting into the
wow.
weeds, right? Like, I know what creates a good story. I know all the particulars of stuff like that, right? I don't pick stuff. Like, we had this conversation the other day, right? And I'll get back to Stand By Me.
Yeah.
But my son had asked me like what my favorite Back to the Future film was, right?
Yeah.
And my favorite one is the second one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hands down, hands down.
But
Yeah.
the best movie is the first one.
Yeah, because
Agreed.
it was the staple
Right?
of it. Yeah.
It's
but
so
the
well
second
shot.
you got excited because you wanted to see the future,
Listen.
which we already saw.
I'm
2015.
looking
Those
right.
sneakers,
I'm
too.
looking right at the
Those
camera when I
hoverboards.
say this. I can say for all of us here, we are severely disappointed. We still don't have a fucking hoverboard. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, we don't.
I
They
thought
exist,
I
but
was
people
gonna
will
be.
die.
Yeah, not like that.
Yeah.
I wanted the fucking hoverboard, the pit bull, the mad
one that
dog,
didn't
or
work on
whatever it was
water?
called.
Yeah.
The one.
Unless
What are you
you got
doing? Unless, don't work on water. Unless you got power.
Don't work on water.
Right?
Unless you got power.
Hey, McFly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
McFly.
McFly.
The second one is my favorite one. The first one is the best film of all three of them. And just
Agreed.
because it's the best film doesn't necessarily mean it's my favorite. Okay?
Yeah.
Same thing with Stand By Me. It's my favorite because man, I watched that with my dad, bro. The soundtrack, like everything about it,
Fire.
the coming to age story of it, right? And because at that time, you know, I'm saying I'm a kid in San Fidel, right? So the way it looked, I related to it.
In the mountain by
Right,
by
the
the railroad
mountains.
tracks.
There's the railroad tracks
Small
there.
town.
Small town.
And then they're like
the Arroyo.
lollipop, lollipop,
Exactly.
whispering
You know what I'm
bells.
saying?
That soundtrack is fire old school songs,
bro.
man. Oh, good.
So
good.
I love movies. But if someone told me to pick gun to my head, I want to say Stand By Me,
That's
bro.
hey, it's not easy to pick, man. Cause you catch yourself. God, I'm like, bro, stop fucking watching Rocky and Karate Kid
Yeah,
and
over.
Back to the Future. Fucking watch something else.
No, but those-
what the fuck are
you know what, though?
doing?
No, you know what it is, brother?
Because of the Goodfellas.
We
you know,
had
with
this
all these
conversation
Scarface.
last night.
Yeah,
Okay,
badass.
we had this
La Bamba.
conversation / argument the other night. Okay, and movies with practical effects that don't have a lot of CGI have a long shelf life. You can go back to them like, bro, they built this with their hands, dude.
Yeah.
Look at the set they constructed, the hats, the clothing, everything around is practical effects.
Yeah.
When it's CGI, dog, that shit has a shelf life, and it usually looks like shit, bruh.
Dude, Kiefer Sutherland was a son of a bitch in that, man, and he's hauling ass. Typical Chicano. That's another thing. Chicano driving, man. He's all driving, and they're like, "Dude, stop fuck around, man.
Yeah.
Like you need to." Go. And they show a semi like literally.
He's like, "I'm about to beat him."
He
He's like,
jackknifes. Yeah,
"I fucking
he
won.
jackknifes.
I still won."
He jackknifes, and that's real. But
Yep.
those are all like real scenes. No CGI. Those are the real films back in the day. They're
Whenever he
shit
tells me
in
he's all,
forever.
suck my fat one. He tells me, who told you how to fat one, LaChance?
with the gun.
Fattest one in 3 counties.
Dude, his dad was that was some deep shades. That should have been you, Gordy, because he had John Cusack as
See what
a
I'm
brother,
saying?
right?
That
He thought
movie
he
had
was-
a coming to age story.
Yeah.
It had violence. Bro, that movie, I'm telling you, dog, stand by me. And then the way it builds up, and then he's writing, he's all, I never had friends again like whenever I was 12 and 13. So, Jesus, do any of us?
Nope.
As a kid, I was like, yeah, I got friends too. But as an adult, as a 40-year-old looking back and seeing him type that out and watching that now, that shit gives me full body chills because it's true. Most of my friends from back then are gone. But I'm blessed to say this. I'm still surrounded by so many people I grew up with, dog. Like, it's kept me on a path to not be on some bullshit. They've held me accountable. I like, listen, I like to say that I'd be able to stay myself. And we talked about this last week. I'd like to say that the fame and the money, which there's not that much money unless you go get it, is not gonna change me, okay? I'd like to say that I got a big bag and I was exactly the same who I was. Maybe I would have been, maybe I wouldn't have been. But I know for sure with the people around me that I grew up with, that always knew who I was, they've kept me accountable for who I am. And not a lot of people can say, I still talk to people on a weekly basis that I went to first grade with. I do.
Do you have any of your gifts that you got as a child, dude? I still have my Atari. I still have my first boombox.
I do. Okay.
I took care of that shit because we were poor. They were like, dude, you better take care of this shit.
So do you remember
Yeah,
in
you
Coronado? You remember in Coronado when we got that mall? When we got that mall? Remember in Coronado when we got that store that had like weird shit? Like you'd look at the painting and the painting be like completely like destroyed, but you'd have to walk up close to it and then walk back, and the Statue of Liberty would pop out of it. Right? And they had all kinds of cool little gadgets and shit.
What was
My
that,
brother,
Spencer's?
No, it was a different store. It was before Spencer's. It was before your time, youngin'.
For my time, dog.
Right? So everybody was standing outside of this fucking store and they're looking at these pictures and walking back, and the Statue of Liberty would pop out, or the moon.
Oh, the 3D
the
ones.
3D
Yeah,
ones,
the 3D
right?
ones. Yeah, you
so
do
there
that.
was a store here in
it's a
Butte.
well.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like clerks, it's a cell ship. He goes, fuck!
Yeah.
I can't see it through the whole movie. So fuck!
So my older brother Manny, it was like the first year that like he had like a job, and it was the first year that he bought us gifts, right? And he bought me this like stress gift thing. Like it's like these 3 tubes with like this gel in it, and you turn it over and they're different colors and they flow through it slowly, right? I was probably like 9 when he got me that.
Wow.
It's still sitting in my son's room to this day.
That's badass.
To this day.
And going back to the Future, being able to sit in the DeLorean with Christopher Lloyd, who was here for a Comic-Con, and look over at him and go, well, this baby hits 88 miles an hour. You're going to see some serious shit.
Damn. Hold up, you got to do that?
Yeah, and I got a picture with him, and I kept it on my watch, because whoever better, but the doc, great Scott.
Sick.
The
That's
doc
crazy.
on my watch, and I'm like, so I got lucky, and it was signed. The DeLorean was signed, had his and Michael J. Fox's. But that
I don't
was-
ever get jealous, dog, but I'm low-key kind of jealous of that story.
So I got one question
Low-key.
for you, JJ. La Bamba or Selena?
Okay. Are you guys ready for this, audience? Because I'm going to give my answer without even thinking about it twice, because this is an easy answer. La Bamba clears Selena by 55 miles, brother.
Fire.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Not even close, okay? For one, J-Lo ain't that great of an actress, my dude. She got
agree.
a dunker.
She's not great. She's
She's
not
got
that great of
a
a wife
dunker.
either.
Oh, make some fucking noise. Or is she? She might be, because she's had a lot of husbands.
Dude.
It depends on what you classify a good wife.
Her whole thing
Is it all
was-
the rings, right? She has rings like Bill Russell.
Oh, bro, I seen that meme, dog. That's
let me give you 2 people that I can't stand because they played off somebody else's success. Diddy, off of Biggie. J-Lo, off of Selena.
At least
Period.
J-Lo didn't kill Selena. Diddy killed Biggie.
That's true.
Yeah, dude.
That certainly seems true.
So
Hey,
yeah.
and they were together.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up, bruh.
if you do not,
Birds of a feather.
All right.
Fuck together.
all right, yeah.
With KY jelly.
I could see this brother maybe not knowing a line from La Bamba or Selena.
Yeah.
But if you're from New Mexico and you cannot tell me one line from that movie,
You're not from here.
Fuck you.
You're not from here. Get out of here. You're from.
You cannot
No.
not know. It's like, you might.
Hey, this
You
bumper
have to,
got
you know.
pulled off by the tour bus of Salinas.
Yeah.
Nah, but okay. Salinas good. Okay, it is.
But it didn't.
Nah, dog. La Bamba, bro, clears by fucking miles, bro.
Yes, it doesn't have. Selena didn't have memes. It doesn't have as many memes. Dude, you see Bob in a shit ton of memes, bro. Richie, it's not my first.
yeah.
Oh, my last. And you know what I mean? You
Hey,
know,
Bob was everybody had a brother, everybody had a primo,
Yep.
everybody had a dad.
Everybody had that one.
Like Bob,
There's one black
right?
sheep in the family
Hey.
that's gonna cause some shit.
He's sitting there pouring his shot.
Yeah.
She's all, I'm pregnant. You ain't gonna say nothing? He's all, hey, my first or my last. Takes a shot.
Yeah.
Hey, whenever he walks in and Richie's up there on the guitar, he's all, hey, that's my brother. Listen, you know what? I'm gonna say this, and this is wholeheartedly true. And me and my brother Romero, shout out to Romero from Click I One. We had this conversation one time in the studio, and we were drunk. So what? Sometimes sober thoughts are great words. Whatever the quote is. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Okay? We're in there, and we're like, you know what, brother? Sometimes you're Richie, but sometimes you're Bob,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you're Richie. You're on top of the world. But sometimes you don't give a fuck about me. You had me locked up. You
Yeah.
had me turned in, right?
Yeah. And the way he says stuff, like even when he says, he goes, my old man wasn't there when I was young. Why should I be?
Why should I
Stupid
be?
shit. Continuing that. But you know, when she goes, go down to the basement and pass out.
Yeah.
I got enough to worry about
With
Richie. And he
Richie's
goes, you always worry more about Richie. What about me? I know you don't give a fuck about me. And it's that Chicano that's the victim.
You had me turned
There's
in.
That's the victim.
dude, there's so
You
many
had me
victims,
locked
bro.
up.
Oh yeah, you had me. But the classic line from that will always be, you know, it's that one and Richie.
Yep.
You know,
When he tells
he
me, he's all,
actually
did you get
loses
mom that
brother.
dress? I told you he's all, why didn't you get it for her? You're the one with all the money.
You're the asshole with all the
You're
money.
the
Why don't you
asshole
get
with
it
all the
yourself?
money. Why don't you get it yourself?
So you have to know a line from at least La Bamba or Selena if you're from New Mexico. And if you do not know a line, man,
Get
we're
out.
gonna have
You
to
know
call
which one
out.
you know what movie I could quote all day long, no? All day long, bruh. Come on, animal.
It's-
Come on, dog.
the
This one right here is ever quotable.
Blood in, Blood Out.
There you go. Thank
yeah.
you. Make some fucking noise for
Now-
Bound by Honor.
now
Listen,
for my
use
brown
this.
brother. No
use
sorry,
this.
no tortilla.
He's all, I might be white on the outside, but I'm brown on the inside. To the bone. To the bone, Jay. He's got brown bones. Miklo.
Bro, when they drop him on the fucking fire hydrant.
Oh, no,
Dude,
yeah.
we were saying yeppa, yeppa, yeppa. Which door do I pick?
Yeah.
I can name, dude.
All day.
I used to be able to go through the whole movie from start to end.
So can I. Hey,
Yeah.
no. You know what one's a good
Yeah,
one?
'cause it starts
He's all, oye,
tres
narco,
puntos.
you like busting dope dealers. Look for a blue Econo line man with 20 keys of coke inside. You'll be on the 6 o'clock news.
And
Oye, pendejo, I'm on my
little-
lunch hour.
You got it. Dude, that dude, he goes, hey, Cinderella, go find
Find
yourself
yourself
a
a fella.
fella.
He's
You're
all,
on the
I'll
clock,
put you in
bitch.
high heels again. He's all, I'll send you to hell with Big
Big
L.
L. And he goes,
Come
I'll
on.
deal with
The
nickels
whole
and dimes.
podcast from
Yeah.
the rest of the podcast, we're going to do Bound by Honor quotes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So-
I know you guys want to know how long he's been on the radio, who
Oh, we
he's
got-
interviewed.
we got more, we
Fuck
got more,
that.
yeah, we got
we
more,
got
we
3
got more,
hours of
yeah.
Bound by Honor quotes.
Yes,
It's
that's
a
right.
Disney movie, by the way. Just in
Yes.
case you were wondering, if you got Disney Plus and you don't know what movie we're talking about, search Bound by Honor because,
Yes.
listen,
Blood in, Blood out.
the first initial, when it came out in the theaters, it was called Blood In, Blood Out.
You know where the writer's from,
And
right?
he's from España, bro.
He's
and he's in the
from
movie
here.
too. He's
From
one of
New
fucking
Mexico.
yeah. He's
He's in the
Montana's
movie.
like okay. Remember when Miklo wants to talk to the Mero, right? And the dude that's there, he's like, hey, white boy. He's in there like protecting Montana. That's him. He's the one that wrote it.
He's the one.
He wrote the whole. That's why it's funny because I get a lot of people from California, right? And they're like, oh man, you guys are like our cousins. I swear to God, bro, there's a lot of similarities, right? Chicano's Chicano, right? And a lot of us up mestizo, Chicano, whatever words you want to use, dog, we're mixed.
And
my
you
dude.
know what? Let me tell you this, man. when you see Benjamin Bratt, I worked for Julia Roberts, okay?
Oh, yeah?
Up in Taos for 2 years. I took
What
care
the
of her
fuck
house.
were you doing?
I took care of her house, dogs,
You were the
horses,
pretty woman.
Everything. The pretty woman. I was a pimp, bro. Okay. But that fucker, he was there, Benjamin Bratt. This one, she won her Oscar. I mean, I was there, right there in Taos. She has 80 acres right next to us. She's our neighbor. That's a long story short. Okay, Benjamin Bratt had his fucking shirt on. I go, puto, put your fucking shirt back on, man. All these girls aren't even paying it. You know, they're going to crash
They're
and
not
fly
working.
off the road. You know what I mean? But you just, you know, you're just like, órale, el gallo negro. You know,
That
like,
is Vato Novario.
but him, like, see, with me and my people, man, when they say they're gonna do something, I believe it. I fear my people more than I fear anybody else. That's just the way it is. And he goes, you know, he's like, oh, hey, you know, he's like, oh, motherfucker, let's go, you know, and you're like, so, and when you see that scene where Benjamin Bratt's pissed because they threw his brother on
Dog.
the hydrant, you're just like, man, you feel the fear. He goes, you shouldn't have done that to my brother Crucito, ese. Like, you're like, whoa, that is
I got a tune
utter
for you.
fear, because if
It's called
somebody's not
stick and
gonna
cut.
shit their pants, man, when they feel somebody coming at them like that,
He
dude,
tells him, "Get up,
that
Chucky."
anger, he goes, get up, Chucky.
He said, you
come
fuck
on."
with me, familia. You
Yeah.
got to answer me here now,
They're all
toe to
like that
toe.
yeah.
He's all, catch you on the rebound,
Bound,
punk. No, he won't, because Miklo shot
So,
him.
yeah.
Miklo put his ass down, bro.
And that's why he went to prison.
Damn,
Yup.
You're ruining the movie for me.
If you have...
You never seen the.
Nah, whoa. Hold up. Podcast is over. We need a new co-host, I think, because that's...
Yeah, Mike. Give me that mic.
That's
Wait,
crazy,
wait.
dog.
Which movie are
You're
y'all
done.
talking about right now? I really don't know.
You've never seen Bound by Honor?
It's
Bound by-
blood in, blood out.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
Okay.
Okay, I don't
When did
remember
they-
it
when
like
did they
that.
change?
though.
When
I'm
did they
sorry.
change?
So
That's
in
all.
the
What's your favorite
theaters,
movie? What's
in
your
the
favorite-
theaters,
Oh, really?
they
My
changed it.
favorite,
What's your favorite movie, man?
absolute favorite, like
Yeah.
picking with the same criteria, is Coming to America.
Okay, exactly. Hand down.
Damn,
She's-
dog, that's a banger though.
You
It
gotta
is.
sing it. Sing it. She's your queen. Too.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
you got it, Animal.
Come on, you got it, Animal. You got it.
Yeah.
Hey, that boy
Jay,
good.
favorite-
That boy good.
First Batman. with
First
Keaton-
Batman.
Keaton,
Wow,
yeah.
Michael Keaton, the real Batman.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
I'm Batman, motherfucker.
He's Batman. Yeah, watch it with his vibe.
All right, Michael Keaton. He's all 6'7". Nah, that's a good one too.
Okay, Johnny James. I know this is the other one. You ready?
Top fives.
Favorite artist, music-wise, of all time.
Oh damn.
Mine is Notorious B.I.G. It's
Oh,
all
that's
good,
hard
baby,
as
baby.
Biggie, really?
He's your favorite of all
Hands down.
time?
Nah, come on,
I like
man.
Notorious B.I.G. Man,
all
what do you
time?
like?
It's not.
No, no,
enough,
are we
it's
talking-
not enough content.
Are we
man.
talking
Prince,
about
Prince? Man,
every-
don't look at me like that.
Who do you
Why
like?
is Prince?
Prince?
Prince and
That's a good
Prince
answer.
and Michael Jackson. Prince.
Man.
Talk that shit if
Okay,
you want
go.
to.
Yeah.
Talk that shit if you want to.
All right, my bro.
Shirts or blouses? Shirts or okay, no. Are we talking? Are we talking hip hop? We talking all
no.
music?
Hey,
I'm kidding, man.
fuck you.
That's it, bro. That's it. Fuck you, bro. You know what I mean? Because, dude, Prince and Michael Jackson, that's a tie, bro. You know, you had Freddie Mercury too, man. Those three, man, were fire, man.
Dog,
Freddie Mercury,
Yeah.
like,
What are we talking
I've
about
seen like
here?
his actual concert footage, and
Are
I
we
was
talking
just,
about
like,
hip hop
blown
or
away.
in music entirety?
Just
Which is-
all music?
Okay, yeah.
That's
gonna say,
hard
Bo-
as
Bo
fuck,
Diddley?
dog.
Entirety. That's why people can't answer my questions.
Okay.
I tell them yes
Favorite-
or no. One artist. Well, there's I have to go. No, I didn't say top 10. I said one. And I'm giving. This is what I tell people. I throw your ass on an island like Tom Hanks, Orale Castaway, and put your ass on an island and say, "What do you want, Johnny?" I want still sopapillas with red chili with shredded beef. Cool.
Stand By Me.
What the hell do you know? What movie you want? Stand By Me. What the hell do you want? You know, what is your favorite video that we can play, you know, on the island because it'll always bring you happiness that you and your son did. Boom. And who is your favorite album? You can be an album artist. We're going to let you listen to this album for the rest of your life, man. This is the album, bro. This is your favorite.
If I'm going, okay,
different question,
I'm telling you, that's a fucked up question. But
I love
again, based off of nostalgia, based off of growing up, how I was a kid, what I listened to, the movies, and all of that stuff. Again, my mind wants to say the Tupac's and the one.
Of
We want
course.
to go there, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, if I was on a deserted island and I could only have one artist to listen to, it's probably going to be Otis Redding.
Wow. That's a dude.
That's a good one.
I'm probably going to go with Otis, dog.
Dude,
There's not
I
a lot
love
of
that
catalog
enough
answer.
music.
but
I love that
I agree.
answer.
There's not a lot of music,
Not
but,
enough.
But
Like me, like
damn,
me.
brother,
Yeah,
the
I know.
songs,
But
bro,
it's just
the
the flow.
songs of my childhood, bro. I've got dreams.
Yeah, what was it in Pretty in Pink?
Dreams. Come
Pretty in
on,
Pink,
dog.
where Ducky's dancing to Otis Redding. What is that called? That song is
Bro.
fire. Otis
I want
Redding.
to say Otis Redding. I'm sure if
Wow.
I had more time to think about it, I'd probably like change it around.
Yeah.
But right now, gun to my head, if I could only listen to one artist, fuck man, it'd probably be Otis Redding,
Otis.
bro. Yeah.
You know, because everybody like everybody, it's like Biggie or Tupac for you. Biggie or Tupac.
Oh, it's Tupac by
Okay,
Miles.
Drake or Kendrick.
Honestly, okay, if it's Drake or Kendrick,
Ooh, hot
okay,
seat now.
it's okay. That's a good
'Cause
one.
he been talking
That's a
that
good
shit.
one. That's
He
a
been
good
on
one.
that.
Okay,
Oh yeah, he's been
he
on
been
one.
Yeah,
talking.
he been
listen,
talking shit
listen.
about my man.
If he
Drizzy.
sued fucking Kendrick Lamar,
Mad
dog.
at Drizzy.
So that makes it harder for
Is he
me
Drizzy?
to. No, he likes Kendrick. He just likes to
Okay.
fucking argue.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Start his shit.
Fuck you, by the way. Fuck you. Okay, look. 4 years ago, this would have been an easier thing for me to answer.
Of course.
I would have instantly said Drake. Okay.
Wow.
And listen, that's probably still my answer because there's more music. He has more of a catalog that I lived big moments of my life through. Right?
I
was
easily
out in
see that.
Vegas. I was out in Vegas when he dropped the first album. Come on, dog. Come on. I'm looking forward to the memories of right now. Get the fuck out of here, dog. And if you can't quote that, you ain't a real Drake fan. You just fucking came in with all the other motherfuckers, right?
Okay.
So we'll just get that straight out the mud.
Okay. It's
Makes it
Kendrick.
a little harder for me now, right?
yeah.
Because I can't get behind the whole suing for a battle thing, right? That's hard for
Yeah.
me to get over. That's a hard pill for me to swallow. Okay, pause.
Yeah.
It's a hard one for me to get over.
Mm-hmm.
But even to this day, even with all that still being said, I would probably pick Drizzy because there's more.
You
There's more songs that I
You related
vibe
to
to.
you and
No,
you and
there's more
Vic,
shit
you
that I
liked
related to
it,
with
you
Kendrick.
related- yeah, okay.
For sure.
Because that's what I was saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
100%.
'cause-
I related to
See-
Kendrick way more.
Yeah, to me it's all Kendrick. The
I'm
reason
not
he's-
rich by any means like Drake on a fucking
Yeah.
fucking jet. But there was more moments in my life when Drake was dropping that Drake music was the soundtrack for.
And guess what's my favorite track from both of them? Drake and Kendrick.
What? Them together?
Problems. They're together. It's freaking fire with A$AP Rocky. That's my favorite track. To me, it's Kendrick. Take that Canada bullshit wherever you want, man, because this is United States. I like West Side,
Yeah,
West Coast.
and see that-
Kendrick, and he, like I say, and this is another one, Ice Cube or Snoop.
Oh, I'm going to Snoop all day.
Okay, Snoop D-O double G.
You want me to
Snoop
tell you?
is just
You want me to take a hot
Johnny
take? Here's a hot take.
James.
Here's a hot take. Here's a hot
Snoop?
take. And look, please put me
Over
on the next
Cube?
Friday. Fuck yeah.
What?
Fuck
Dude,
yeah.
Dude, Snoop is
He's
still-
got more bangers, bruh.
Just disconnect this right now.
Hey, Leonard, let me ask you a question on the spot then, Mr. fucking Ice
Yeah.
Cube. All right? Name 10 Ice Cube bangers.
10 bangers?
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, man. Listen, today was a good day.
I knew you were going to say that.
It's
You need
classic.
You need
It's
help?
classic. Yeah, go ahead.
Check
Run
yourself
off.
before you wreck yourself.
Check yourself.
Really dough, Ghetto Bird.
Yep.
You can
Those
do it,
are
put
all
your
in.
back into it.
I'm trying to
Friday.
think. Yeah, okay. See, I'm trying to think of the ones.
He's a
that were
fucking radio
afterwards.
DJ, so he's
I know.
cheating.
But you would have
You know,
already
so
known
what?
if he was so Ice Cube-ish, you would have already known. You would have already known that shit.
Oh, you talking
Yeah.
your
Hey,
shit now.
we about to have
Yeah,
a boxing
shit now,
match
animal.
out there.
You on your shit now, animal.
If you,
All
we
right.
all gotta be, we gotta know it. We do.
Okay,
sometimes
look.
I don't know mine. I'm not gonna
I've-
act like I know everything.
I've had this argument, though.
Yeah.
That's why
We
he's
argue,
coming at me
bro.
hot. I've argued with
We
him,
do.
and I've argued with my son over this. Listen, I respect Ice Cube.
Yeah.
I know everything he's done. I really do.
Yeah.
I
love Cube,
don't
bro.
think he's in a top 10 lyricist conversation. Lyricist.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not talking about influence. I'm not talking about what they
Cube
did.
has been all over the
His
place,
li-
bro.
his-
You're
his-
like NWA,
But
dude,
no,
and
but his lyrical ability, and this is no shot at Cube. I'm not trying to be a dickhead. This is me being 100% honest as an artist and as somebody that has watched the culture forever. His lyrical ability is not complex. He does not have complex rhyme schemes. He doesn't have
you don't
metaphors or
need them, though.
similes.
I
You
think
don't
it's
need
I think
that, though.
it's his delivery too.
I'm
bro.
For
not
it's
saying
his
you need
delivery.
that.
And his
and-
songwriting, his craft.
Yeah, I think it's his.
But you
all
couldn't
on
name
point.
10.
No, we gotta. Okay, out of
Y'all
respect, out of respect, out of
y'all
respect
coming in hot
for
right now,
Ice
dog.
Cube. Out of respect for my boy Westside, I got more shit signed from Ice Cube. NWA, he wrote all the NWA, excuse me, songs. He was the first
did.
writer. He started that West Coast. He opened the door for Snoop. He opened the door for him and Dre. Opened those doors. And his E. They opened those doors for the West Side, the West Connect. Jay-Z or Nas.
Okay, I'm gonna go with those two. I'm gonna pick Jay-Z.
Yeah.
All right, so what about the Primo album that just dropped?
Oh, we get into
See, we
fucking.
just talked about that.
We're right here, dog.
Okay,
He
here we
just
go.
said he listened to
Okay,
us.
let me stay here for a second. Okay, then we'll get into that.
All right.
Right, Jason Travis.
Dropping
I'm
the
waiting for them
government.
10 Len words.
I'm gonna text him to you.
I'm gonna text you, motherfucker. I'm kicking you out of the group
Still
chat.
thinking of him.
Okay, listen. The reason I'm gonna pick and me in high school probably would answer different, but me now with everything that's happened, the reason I'm picking Jay-Z is the same reason why I picked Drake over Kendrick. There was more moments in my life when Jay-Z was the background soundtrack, right?
Yep.
There was more moments when you could throw on Jay-Z and just throw it on, right? But he's complex too. Like he motherfucking rap his ass off.
Yeah.
Show me someone out-rap Jay-Z, right? Out-rap. I didn't say better. Out-rap him.
Yep.
Good luck. It's a small list.
That's a small
okay?
one.
Andre.
3,000? Not enough of a
That
catalog.
dude- That dude's in. He's playing flute.
I don't think there's enough
Bro,
of
you
a
ain't gonna
catalog.
be sitting here dissing Dre,
man.
dog.
Fuck's
You
that?
are not gonna be stomping on 3K,
I'll
bro.
take
You
it.
sick.
Yeah.
Cut his mic off.
But I went to the Hard Knock Live tour, Jay-Z here, and bro, one of the best top 10 of all time. Okay, because you had DMX open that.
Oh,
Y'all
man.
gonna make me lose.
That was
Fucking
probably ridiculous.
Tingley was going crazy. Then Redman and Method flying through all of Tingley, and then fucking oh my God, Jay-Z comes out and it's like it's the Hard Knock, like H to the Izzo. Oh, dude, just
Dog.
from start to end, the Black Album, everything.
That was such a
every
dope
single-
sound, bro.
He has
I mean, dude.
too many bangers. Again,
He's
that's a
rough.
good comparison.
Yes.
The Drake and Kendrick comparison is a perfect Nas and Jay-Z comparison because
What's your favorite
can
Drake
Nas
sound?
my favorite Drake sound? I think I think Animal don't like Drake. You thought I didn't fuck with Drake. This guy coming in, huh?
Bro, Drake's, bro, Drake's a beast. I have to play the
But he
motherfucker.
sued Kendrick. But he sued
Dude,
for a battle.
But Drake, bro, I'm talking shit about him. But Drake, when I would hear Drake, honestly, I would, you'd hear all the best I ever had. Wow, oh, yeah. He had all these. I'm like, the fuck.
I think
is that a new thing?
The best
Yeah.
Drake
Everybody
album
has that new thing.
is If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. If I die, I'm a legend. Come on. That album has fucking banger after banger. If you're reading this, it's too late. Might be my favorite Drake project.
Really?
He's in his bag. He's rapping. He's doing his singing, but not too like. You know what I'm saying? Like I like Drake with the melodies and when he acts
Well,
tough.
bro, and that's the
I
thing.
know he's not tough, but when he's acting tough, sometimes he be in his bag.
Well,
you know
his
what I'm
sound,
saying?
bro, he not created it, but he like made it cool. Like I hear artists say this all the time that he like made it cool to kind of rap and like sing.
Bone Thugs would be mad at you. You better not hear Busy Bone
I
hear you
wonder
say
if
that.
he really turned down the Super Bowl because he did claim that. He claimed that he turned down the Super Bowl. He might have.
Hey,
because
I'll
he
take
was on
things that
fire.
never happened for 100, Bob.
Yeah.
Who the fuck turned it down the Super Bowl, my dude?
Dude,
Michael
For
Jackson.
a free show?
Yeah.
Michael
That's why.
Jackson.
Did he or did he not?
You have to come out.
Mike
of
got paid
to perform,
Michael
right?
Jackson.
Yes.
The Super Bowl is astronomical. That is cemented. That is like Diddy dancing around like a fucking idiot after Big passing.
Dude,
Those are moments in music
Michael Jackson
where you
didn't
go,
talk
oh,
for 10 minutes. He
my-
didn't say shit.
Bro, those are moments in music where you go, oh my God. Prince at the Super Bowl playing Purple Rain,
In
and
the-
it started
with the
raining.
rain, with
Sorry,
purple-
bro.
with Purple
Listen,
Rain.
this
That's-
fool has so much
that's
of an
just
ego.
gotta give.
He's such a Drake is the biggest ever. You mean to tell me he turned down the Super Bowl? Get the fuck out of here.
You don't think he got
Sorry,
offered?
dog.
Okay.
Sorry, dog.
You don't-
I don't. Did he get offered? Could they not make it work out? That's a different conversation. But to flat out ignore it and turn it down, yeah,
He should have
fucking
fucking went
right.
in his prime, bro. He's
Yeah,
never
right.
going to be in his prime again.
Yeah, right,
He
dude.
was in his prime.
That
Drake was in
we
his
can
prime.
talk
Dude,
about.
Kendrick's in his prime would not like us.
We
bro.
can talk
That's-
about the
you're
Michael
never
Jackson
gonna be able to
performance.
continue.
We can talk about the Prince performance. We can talk about the Kendrick performance twice. We can talk about these monumental moments.
Yes.
Bro, some people pull up to the Super Bowl just to watch the performance,
Performance.
bruh.
Yeah.
No
Performance,
one
yeah.
watches football. So you really mean, okay. You want me to believe that this dude that sued Kendrick because he got his feelings hurt and has a big ass ego and thinks he's the greatest and might be the greatest. He might be. I'm not gonna take that away from him because he might go down as one of the greatest artists of all time with his catalog.
Absolutely.
Let's keep it funky.
Absolutely.
So you mean to tell me that this guy sitting on top of the throne decides to not have billions of eyes watch him out of nowhere when he's on top of the throne? Why?
What
Yeah.
else would it benefit him though?
Bro,
Yeah,
because he's an
thank you.
egomaniac.
Thank you.
What did it benefit? What did it benefit? What did it,
LeBron never won a dunk contest.
but what did it
Same
benefit
thing.
Michael Jackson?
Same
Hey,
thing.
Right.
you know what I mean?
Same
it
thing.
would-
Said he's the king.
You don't have to
What
do
did it
everything.
What did
You
it
know
benefit
what?
Michael Jackson?
I don't know. Mike just
What did it benefit Prince?
they called Mike. Remember
So,
they called Mike.
Do you think
to
Drake
go
is
at-
more famous than Michael Jackson?
Nah, nobody.
Do you think he's bigger than Prince?
Nah, not
So
more
why
talented
did the
for certain.
two most famous, most talented artists of generations think, yeah, let's run it. Let's do
Well, the ROI, dog. You they don't get paid to perform there. They have
Not
to.
at all.
They have to come out of pocket for it. So
then
it's like
why
the
did Michael
ROI
Jackson do it though?
Well,
And
why
speaking-
wouldn't he though? That's the thing. He
You
had
just-
nothing, he had
They
nothing
came to
lose.
Mike because they needed to beat. What was it? In Living Color.
In Living
Then why
Color.
did they come to Prince?
I mean, Prince is just Prince, though. He was probably down.
Why'd they
to
go
do
to
it
Beyonce?
anyway. Again, also down to do it. Like
Well,
it's just different. I'm not saying
you're saying Beyonce. She's married to the dude that's.
That was
Running
before
it,
though.
yeah.
That was before.
when they all did it, they had to be, they were like the legends that came back to be like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
MJ's a beast, Prince is a beast, Beyonce's a beast. You have all these people like
MJ was
I
still
think-
on the
I think the
you
one
are
that had
not alone.
Yeah.
MJ
And
was
let
still
me-
at the peak.
And let me tell you, this is the best
Free
thing
Willy.
I've ever seen till this day. My first concert, brother Johnny Jennings. James, I'm telling you, bro, it's my first concert. I was 12 years old. Michael Jackson Victory Tour in Denver with his brothers.
What?
And Janet opened.
What?
That was
Oh,
my
wow.
first concert. And I saw him moonwalk there at Mile High Stadium. Dude, I still have the program. I had some of them sign it, the brothers. I mean, dude, MJ, you know, that was a whole different level. When you saw Michael Jackson do the moonwalk, that there is no other moment in music history that's bigger than the fucking moonwalk when he did it at the Motown 25. Nothing. If there is, tell me, because it ain't. I don't think there's any moment
And
that
that-
you can compare
that's
him
my
doing
point.
the moonwalk for the first time.
That's my point.
He's right.
So that's why you think Drake.
My point is,
Wouldn't have turned it
let's
down.
just watch it from an outside perspective. He's an egomaniac.
Yes, there was an ego, bro.
Okay,
There's a lot of
he's an
egos now,
egomaniac.
bro. They don't even want to do
You mean to
meetings. They're
tell
like-
me this
Bullshit.
dude with this ego says that he could be on the same stage that Prince once graced, Michael Jackson once graced, to be mentioned with these artists of legendary caliber, right? To perform in front of people that may not ever get a chance to see you perform again.
Yeah.
Come on, Doc.
But
Come on, dog.
that ego can work in
The other way?
same dir-
Okay.
The other way,
I
and
agree
just be
with
like,
you.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what? Okay.
This
I
is
will-
what. This
I
is
will
all I'm saying. It's
agree
like
with you there.
All that what y'all are talking about goes
Could work
back
the other way.
to our
He could
childhood.
say, "I'm bigger
and all
than
those
this.
moments."
I'm bigger than the program."
Yeah.
And what happened when he found out he wasn't?
Well, I mean, that's
It was too late.
it's
They sat his
evidence.
ass down.
It's evidence. Yeah, we've seen it.
You ain't bigger than the program.
Yeah, we've
program
seen
is the
that.
program.
We've seen it. so-
Back to Nas
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
Primo. We've been waiting for this album for about 30 years.
Bro,
Okay.
the comments for
Okay.
Primo are not good.
Listen. The album was not made for somebody born after 2003. Okay? Let's just get that out the way,
Yeah.
out the gate. Okay? It's not for y'all probably.
So
for the
21
masses.
and down, you just
20
not gonna fuck
yeah,
with it.
that you're not gonna fuck with it. You're gonna I'm pretty confident that you're not gonna fuck with it. The beats are super boom bap. And
Okay.
some of them are just not good.
Bro,
Really?
one of them, he's all throwing that Billy Joel track.
I was waiting for that one to
Really?
drop. I thought that was gonna be a
I didn't
banger.
know that part.
Hey,
That
no,
shit
ask
was
Dom. I was like,
whack.
oh, this about to go, and I was like,
yeah.
And then it, like the beat comes, I was
It
like,
went
what
nowhere.
the fuck is going on here?
now Nas.
Yeah.
Nas can rap over somebody fucking dropping spoons on the floor. He can, right?
Yeah.
Bars. Nas is one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Dude, Paula Soleri, Damian Marley, him and Damian Marley on the roof, and they're singing "As We Enter," and dude,
bro.
Nas that was the last concert at the Paula Soleri. It was Nas and Damian Marley, and at the end both of them are spitting their weight, and then they do Bob Marley, which is the legend of hip hop forever, because it was 2 turntables and
Yeah.
a microphone. The MC comes from reggae. All hip hop comes from reggae. 50 years old, happy birthday hip hop comes from reggae.
Hey, you know my
It
favorite Damian
originated
Nas?
from reggae.
The youngest veteran, I go murder them slow. Ragamuffin said to come here from that bush bungalow.
Oh, yeah.
Emerge from the
Yeah.
darkness and my big blunt glow. That
Yeah.
shit goes, dog.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just
That shit goes, my
a
dude.
mixture, bro. A mixture.
Johnny Lyon over here.
Listen.
Yeah, dude, Johnny.
Lord have mercy.
JJ.
Right near the beach, boy.
JJ Risa Rastafari.
Boy.
Yeah. Badass, dude.
Right?
That
So,
sounds like a good show.
Nas, okay, let's get into new music. All right, we got a DJ here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still letting Len Words think of his 10 Cube records. Let's talk about new music.
All right.
Okay, so the Nas album came out.
I didn't make it all the way.
I didn't
through.
love it. That's as far as I'm gonna go with it. I didn't love it. Okay, Nas dropped, 21 Savage dropped, and the game
Savage,
dropped.
where that fucker been?
I listened
He's
to.
been hiding, I
He's
know.
been in
Now
Britain,
he's-
bro. Leave
yeah,
him alone.
but,
Dog, he's
you know,
having
but
crumpets
he's
and
back.
tea.
I said it's been a minute.
He's been back for a while,
It's-
right? Him and 6ix9ine are beefing on the internet. Them two are going at it. Oh my God, bro. 6ix9ine.
But
that
I
fool
did
enters.
say where's Savage the other day. I did.
So,
like,
he dropped.
Savage. Yeah.
It's not his best work, not his worst.
21.
20. Like, and I fuck with 21 Savage. I do. It's not his best work, not his worst. It's somewhere's kind of in between there, right? And with the Drake song that everybody was waiting for, right? Him and Drake have great chemistry together. That for real, dog.
Yeah, they
Those
do.
two have their chemistry is about as good as Drake and Ross and Drake and Future. Right? Drake and Future is top tier though. I feel like those two, shit.
I don't think you think we'll ever get a Drake and Future project.
Yes,
again?
I do.
You think
Not
so?
a project, but a song. Yeah, because Future, bro, Future stayed he stayed fucking Sweden or whoever's in between.
In between.
I'm
yeah.
safe, right? It was a song that started it, but I do think we will get a Drake and Future. Future hasn't said nothing, right? They're probably still cool. Now
Yeah, it's
Drake,
hard. I've
now
had to-
Drake and Rick Ross.
I've had
is
to
a-
struggle with Future a little bit, man.
is a
Miley
different
Percocet.
conversation.
Yeah,
Percocet. Miley Percocet.
That's a bro.
Yeah.
That's a conversation right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So 21 again, like I've said this before, it's not really for me. It's not. I can get it. I can understand it for what it is. Not really something I'm gonna revisit. Okay. The Games album though, damn, make some
Wow, The
fucking noise.
Game.
Yeah.
Make some noise, Jay.
This guy's staying irrelevant. He's trying to stay relevant as fuck now, dude. He's apologizing to Kim Kardashian.
He is.
And then he
apologized to Eminem.
He claimed that he was better than your boy.
Who?
Ice Cube and Kendrick Lamar.
Who,
Dude,
the
he
game?
just-
Yeah, the Game
yes,
said
the
he's way better than
He's
Cube.
just saying all this
Did
shit.
he say it without
Just-
referencing someone
No,
else?
he pretty much
just-
said, "Are you better than Ice Cube?" He said, "Oh, I'm way better than Ice Cube." But he should feel that way. They're from the same place.
Listen, every rapper should think that
Exactly.
about themselves. That's how I feel about the artist.
Listen,
side of
everybody
it.
should think
You
that
should
about
think that.
themselves, regardless of
Yeah,
what you
exactly.
do.
If you
Okay.
get on the court, you're not
I'm the
supposed to say
best.
Jordan's better than me.
I'm the
He's
best.
got to beat me.
You got to show
DJ
it.
Khaled, we the best. No,
Yeah, but-
I'm the best.
We the
But
best
get
music.
the fuck out of here. The
Another
Game
one.
better than Cube?
No.
Nah, bro.
You don't think he's a
I
better
don't give a
rapper?
fuck.
What about when he dropped that 300? Or was it?
I don't
300
think he's.
bars?
I don't think he's more impactful. I don't
Okay.
think he's more necessary.
Is he a better rapper though?
A better rapper?
Just rapping.
Dude, the documentary still is one of
I'm talking about putting words together on a beat.
I'll tell you what.
fire.
I'll tell you what. I think the Game got over quite a bit because of his style, because of the music, and because of his voice. But just his like lyrical schmirical shit, he's better than average, but he's not as legendary as he wants to be.
Old English. I agree with you there. Okay.
I
What
just-
album is that?
Old
Is that documentary
English.
too, or what is that?
No, I think that's a third one.
Third one.
Document. It's the third album.
Because
I
even
will
his,
agree with you
even
there.
his first album, dog, I was just like, he keeps talking and referencing all this better music.
this get-
and
but he hasn't dropped
he's
it.
like, oh
Okay.
yeah, but it's like,
Okay.
fuck
Red
all that,
Rose,
bro.
Red
Like,
Rose,
do
White
it.
Ceiling.
Yeah,
Red
exactly.
Rose, Right Ceiling.
Thank
I feel
you.
you.
He's all
That's
talk.
why.
He's all talk.
So I'm out.
The
No,
album-
I'm not saying he's all talk.
the
I'm just
album-
saying,
I mean, I
yeah, like
heard him.
100
He
Miles
does
and
do
Running
that,
was
yeah.
Okay,
fire.
look, but we're getting in the weeds here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting in the weeds here. New project just came out.
Okay.
Gangsta Grizzles.
I haven't
Wow.
heard it yet. Is it against the
Bro.
grills?
Oh, and it's a fucking banger.
It's fire,
Dude, look, I know people especially the hip hop
the production-
historians,
the
right?
production,
The hip hop
yeah.
historians are gonna come for me because I'm about to say this right now.
Whoa.
Listen, I'm standing on this too. The Game's new Gangsta Grills album clears the Nas album and the Savage album by miles.
Wow.
Really? Is it
Dude.
is it the best gangster grills?
No.
Okay.
No,
thank you.
there's
I
two.
was gonna
Come
say.
on. Fuck.
I was gonna say.
Fuck.
Those are
Gangster. We could
those
have a
are
whole
some fire
podcast
takes,
about just
bro.
Gangsta Grills.
Those are some fire tapes.
But it's
Don't-
up
don't
there.
get at
That's
me.
probably why
Really?
he's thinking that bullshit, man. Because
My dude,
Get that pop
it's
out.
up there. He spaz, bro. Oh, the way the whole beginning part starts, it feels like you're about to watch Friday.
Wow.
It feels like that vibe, that energy. The samples that they use take you back to that era,
It's-
dog. And then the game, he's spazzing, bro. I'm sorry, dog. He's done some weird shit. I agree.
The only thing I'm sorry about the game is that if he would have kept his shit together and he wouldn't have ran his mouth a certain way or done what he did, he would have had a spot on that West Coast shit for the Super Bowl.
For the Super Bowl,
He
yeah.
would have had his chance to spit right there with M, Mary J, Dre, Snoop. You know what I mean? That was where he
You know what? I'll
And
say
to
something
me,
about the Super Bowl here, where they fucked up and they should have done it. I'm gonna give my boy Cube some love here because I don't want you guys thinking that I don't like Ice
Yeah.
Cube because I do.
Yeah, that.
Cube should have been at least in a low rider, hitting some fucking switches.
Yeah.
The fact that Cube wasn't on that stage was super disappointing.
I think
to me.
they told him not to rap
It's fucked
certain
up,
shit
dog.
because I'm like, why are you guys doing this shit?
Even-
I was like,
even
when I was
though
watching, I was like, why are they doing
Cube
this?
could have
rap?
been in the low
But
rider,
natural born killers, and you know, I was like, what could Cube and Dre done together?
That song, bro.
or Snoop. You know, how do you blend Cube into it,
Bro.
How do you blend Cube?
If it
into
was me,
yeah.
if I was doing it, big fish in a small pond. Now the feds want to throw their book at the crook, but I shook. They want them in their hook. Guppies hold their breath. They want to miss me when I'm tipsy. Running everything west side of Mississippi. It's the unseen, pulling strings with my pinky ring. We got your woman pucker up before we fuck her up. Come on,
Bow
dog.
down before you make a phone
Just in
call.
case you were
Got 20
wondering.
other you
Yeah,
gotta do that.
just in
West Side
case you were
Connection.
wondering
West Side.
if I do my motherfucking homework,
Yeah, dude.
dog.
That's West Side
Word
Connection.
for word. Yeah.
Those
And
motherfuckers,
West
man.
Side Connection
Dude,
had everybody thinking
yes.
they were from the West Side.
Dude,
Didn't they drop a
Ken,
new album?
was everybody dropping dubs, bro?
There's-
Everybody's throwing up West Side, bro, after that
Yeah.
fucking album, bro.
Dub,
Crazy.
Mac 10. I think Mac 10, you know, is their own in his own world without
So,
Cube and Dub.
I think-
because Dub's always with Cube
Yeah.
every time they come here.
The West
You know,
Coast
but,
won this rollout of albums, for
Can
sure.
anybody argue with me on this one? I know people are probably gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Okay, I will tell you right now that the best rapper alive, because from start to motherfucking end is Eminem.
Oh! Make
he
some noise, dog.
came-
Hey, I didn't pay him to say that. I really did
I
it.
don't know.
I
Dude,
did
I
it.
saw him at Tumbleweed.
Boom.
98th and Central, bro, before he signed with Dre. Eminem with a Kiss 97.3 concert.
sick,
that
bro.
was in shit.
He puts on his-
2099?
Hey.
That was early, bro. Early shit.
You know what's
And
crazy,
then,
brother? We had-
Dude, he's still, nobody fucks with him,
We
bro.
had Carlos
MGK,
D telling the same
come on,
story.
MGK. Whoever wants to fuck with them.
We had you brought up the tumbleweed story.
Yeah.
Carlos D was in here telling the same exact story,
Yes.
dog. That M came down here. It
And
was
he's
him and
still-
Proof, and him and Proof were in the back. They were in the back freestyling and shit.
Oh, the hoopty.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
the best
That's
rapper alive. Listen, he has a point, dog. He really does,
I
bro.
got a question. Len.
Still.
Len Wirtz.
I'm
God,
from
you
I'm
never-
from
He's
I'm
from
the D, bro,
Detroit.
but-
And you're hating. Dude,
No, I'm
get
not
the fuck
hating.
out of here.
I'm
You're
not
from
hating.
Detroit,
You
bro.
glazing.
You're from
You
Detroit.
glazing. You glazing right now.
Why do you hate him?
No, I don't hate
Oh, he's
Eminem.
a white man. No,
My man, nah, bro.
Why you gotta hate on white rappers? Ice-T said, man, to think some white boy from Detroit was gonna fucking kill us
Ice-T's too
all."
light skinned.
Yeah, he's half white. Yeah, he's half white. He's black skin, man.
He
Yeah,
looked at he's all, oh, he white. Yeah, that's why. You don't fuck with that shit.
Why you gotta be white?
I love Eminem's
Kill,
music.
kill,
Like,
kill.
get the fuck out of here. But the best rapper alive.
Bro,
is it?
we're
Who
talking
is?
about
Spit it out.
Bro, no, hold on.
I'll listen to Drake before I listen to Eminem right now when I get in the car.
Best rapper alive? Drake?
I seen someone say, because someone said, you never hear Eminem on the radio.
Three
da, da, da.
stacks.
And then somebody like in a post was like, yeah, you don't hear him on the radio or in the clubs because he's in arenas while you're performing.
He's in the stadiums.
Dude, and he
Okay.
just fucking killed it
Three
at the
stacks.
Lions
Look,
game.
brother.
Three stacks.
He's still.
We have to
comes
we
out
have to
and
talk
everybody's
about
going,
what we're
"Fuck."
classifying
Redman.
this for. Okay?
I like-
What do you hear him freestyle over fucking Eminem's beat the other day?
did.
Rock Bottom? Oh my goodness.
See the video?
Bro,
He's just
loved
walking
it.
around to
Watched it
Black
like 100
Thought.
times. Okay, look. If there's one
Jay
artist
Electronica.
that can go toe to toe with M, that might be on the same level lyrically. I'm not talking about impact. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about songs. I'm not talking about on the radio. I'm not
Who's it
talking
gonna
about
be?
who the hood
Who's it gonna
bumps.
be?
He said Black Thought.
Yes.
Black Thought might.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Black Thought.
Thank you very much.
Lyrically, listen,
Thank you.
Anno. All right, I know Black Thought ain't got that big of a catalog.
Yeah, no, but I-
That's not what I'm talking about.
Questlove, don't let him run all the records.
I classify. Okay, look. When I look at
Hidden gems,
when
bro.
I look
Yeah.
at rappers,
Hidden diamonds,
Okay,
bro.
we're
Those
talking about
dudes,
who's
you're
the
like,
favorite
dude,
rap,
it's
best
dangerous, bro.
rapper. Okay, we brought that up, and this is my argument. This is why I'll go back to Cube. Okay, he's not in that top 10 conversation with me because his lyrical delivery and ability is not advanced, bro. Eminem,
He
Black
stays in the
Thought,
po- he stays
Royce
in
the
his pocket.
5'9", these
Yeah.
dudes rap like they're from another fucking planet, dude.
Yes, dude.
Eminem can rap. It's so advanced that they're going to be breaking down this man's lyrics 100 years down the line.
dude.
Right.
He's put things together that have no business being together. And he's got rhyme schemes inside of it. He's connecting like popular culture and things that are going on, and he's making it make sense with a way to say fuck you, right? Sorry, dog. For me, I agree with you, Animal.
Thank you. Because
He's
it's a
the
truth.
greatest rapper. I'm not saying his songs are the greatest
Exactly.
songs. I'm not saying he's been played in the club. I'm not saying you bump
Crack
him in
a
the
bottle,
hood.
select your
Body
body
waddle.
waddle.
Yeah, can't stand that
but
song. That's crazy, right?
What you have, you're like, you want to fuck with me? You know what I mean? Let me
But
show you this.
if
Watch
we're,
this.
we're breaking down what makes a rapper, just simple that, right? Just that's why people would argue with me about Black Thought because he don't have that many songs. No,
That's like,
I don't
just
give
put
a
a
fuck.
microphone,
Give
turn
him
the
a
mic on.
microphone.
But dude, you hear like sometimes
Give him a mic.
I'll be cleaning at the crib, man, and I'm like, I'll hear KRS-One or Immortal Technique, and I'm like, Jesus.
Yes.
And I'll hear all these artists. I'm like, dude, these dudes are freaking. You know, you have all these other artists that are just, where the fuck, you know, just.
You know what I-
KRS-One just dropped a song not too long ago.
I mean,
You know what I think it is, brother?
Always,
Dope,
dude.
too.
You know, it's just H to the, you know, just KRS-One. You know, I gotta put God in your life. You know,
I've looked at
KRS-One
it this
is
way,
just-
Animal, right? I've thought about this a lot, right? Because you don't hear those artists, okay? Like you
No.
don't some of those artists don't get the flowers that they get. And I think it's because it's so advanced, right? That it's hard for the average listener to digest, right?
sure.
Like Immortal Technique. I love Immortal Technique. Holy shit. Revolutionary Volume 2? Shit. I'll fucking hijack a plane and fly it into your house. Come on, dog. Yikes.
Yeah.
Razor sharp. He can rap his fucking ass off.
You know, and then
but it's
this-
hard to digest.
Yeah, for sure.
You're not gonna be with your mom's cleaning, throwing on some Immortal Technique Revolutionary Volume 2.
Yeah, for
right.
sure.
Unless your mom is like fucking ready to overthrow the government.
I was about to say.
And sometimes I think, what about right in between? Do people just like, yeah, all right, Ludacris, all right, T.I., all
And they can
right,
rap their ass
all right,
off.
Yeah, Jeezy.
Outkast, all right, you know, whatever,
Yeah.
or Chameleon, all right, those guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like, they don't really pay attention to the dirty South.
They can
They're
rap
like,
their ass off, bro. They
Little
can
John,
rap.
you know, like,
and I think the thing is like what makes Eminem, what puts him up there with everybody is like you could tell when somebody is like pushing themselves to always like do something they haven't done.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And I think like Ice Cube doesn't fall in that category. Like maybe he does, but he like writes and does movies, which is like you know
A whole different
whole
thing,
different
yeah.
thing. But it's like when you're focused on, you know, you're a rapper, you're focusing on all this other shit.
Right.
certain things get pushed to the side. Where Eminem is like, that's his main fucking focus. So you could
His
tell.
music,
A
yeah.
lyricist without a clue. What year is this? Fuck a needle. Here's a sword. Body pierced with this.
With this,
Living the
yeah.
muck. Never giving a
Yep.
fuck. Give me the keys. I'm drunk and I've never driven the truck.
Yep.
I smoke dope in the cab. I stab you with the sharpest knife I can grab.
Guinness-
Come back the next week and reopen the scab.
The
my
Guinness
dude.
Book of World Records, he
What are we
has
talking
that
about?
record.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
It's just
That's the first album. Okay.
Hey,
so the
hey,
reason I brought
no,
that up is because there hasn't been a decline.
No, but
He's gotten better.
I think Jay just gave me the dimension that I think that y'all missed, that I always am cognizant of.
Okay.
Eminem doesn't have to rebuild his community in his
Oh.
spare time like every other rapper does. So everybody else
You have a point.
has to be doing all this other shit to save the people of their ilk.
Not everybody
Eminem
else,
ain't gotta
but the
do that
ones
shit.
that should
But
be
it's
doing it.
Yeah, exactly. So
The
anytime
Cubes, the
someone
KRS
gets
ones.
anytime
Okay.
someone gets to the echelon and gets close to being like, I could be the best ever, I could do this. Well, you can't just do music. You got to go build some schools or
Well, I
clean
mean,
up some parks
I-
and do some bullshit. And that's
I did
what
see
I'm
this
saying.
Thing where M actually does these.
And I'm not, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that
We know
M
you don't like
doesn't-
Eminem, dog.
one opportunity.
No, I
No,
fuck
but
with
he-
Eminem,
but-
but it's not expected of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
what-
Like,
but
it's not
what's
incumbent on him.
I got you.
Like everybody else.
And but like what is dope is
He can just do music.
I never knew this even about him, but the other day I seen like a video on a coat drive he does
Yeah.
out there in Detroit, bro.
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah,
it's
Coats for
it was-
Kids.
Yeah,
He
it
does
was
a lot of good
well,
stuff.
It was like, yeah,
he
it was
just
like,
he just gave all the school. He just paid him and his daughter just paid for every person, all the kids in Detroit. He paid all their lunches.
fire, bro.
Just
See,
overnight. Just
it's that-
Hey, that's you gotta share your success, man. Share your blessings. You have to Mom Spaghetti, like he has a restaurant with his Mom Spaghetti. You know what I mean? Like he's doing
Well,
good things for
what's
the
the
community.
point?
For charity,
Okay, what's the
you know?
point of you reaching this next dimensional, this higher vibration? If you're just gonna vibrate there by yourself, Doug,
Yeah.
that's not what it's. Watch that shit get taken away like that,
Yeah.
bro. It's the giving back, my dude. Anytime that like I know that I'm on the right path and I know like I feel it in my bones, right? Is when I'm being of service. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like you could have all the success in the world and you could be the poorest person on the face of the earth. But when you're like in service of others, there's just you can't replicate that. Like you can't duplicate that feeling. That's a feeling that only comes from doing that. And when you're in a position of prominence, right, you have leverage. If you're not going to utilize that to try and help your communities, to give coats to the kids, to start GoFundMes and fucking help people that need you, to shine a light on stuff that needs attention, then what the fuck?
Dude,
did
you know
do
who
it
does
for?
that shit a lot?
What'd you do it
Kodak
for?
Black.
yes,
He does a lot
Yeah,
of that
he
shit.
bought a
People are
whole
like,
neighborhood
People,
that he
yeah,
grew
he
up in,
does,
bro.
dude. Kodak Black, believe it or
But they
not,
only want to
does
show
that.
him
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
on crack.
Oh, yeah, they
yes,
make
only
it
eating
yeah.
chicken.
That's the only stuff that they
Eating
want to
chicken on
show.
the street. Yeah, that's how that.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to move on because I know I got to ask you this one.
Okay.
Favorite stand-up comedian, bro? I feel like it might be
Favorite stand-up
exactly-
comedian of all time is Dave Chappelle.
Whoa, I thought you'd say Eddie Murphy because that's
Chappelle?
mine.
Eddie Murphy's next. We just talked about this last night. What the fuck?
No, I
This
just
is
had
crazy.
Okay. We were in Vegas
Look,
being
look.
Christian, and the
Okay.
fucking Uber driver said that, right? I go,
Eddie
and he
Murphy's
goes, Uber
next.
and Eddie Murphy. And I go, no, you
No.
have to pick one. And he goes, he couldn't, right? He
Eddie
couldn't.
Murphy is right after Dave. The
Yeah.
reason he's not ahead of Dave is because he only has two
Yeah,
stand-ups to
Yeah.
compare it to.
Okay.
But
like
those
Eminem,
two stand-ups,
Dave is the
Dave is the
Eminem
GOAT.
of
The GOAT.
Dave is the Eminem of fucking stand-up comedy when
Hands
it
down.
comes to specials.
Dave could
You're
make
right, dude.
fucking. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, dog. Dave Chappelle.
Oh no, you don't
Poof.
need to be sorry.
But
Dave's a badass.
Eddie Murphy, come on, dog. The fucking
just
delirious,
fucked.
delirious. Bro, to this day, I could watch that shit and cry like it's the first time I watched it.
Whoa,
He's all, got a little fucking brown sharky.
Yeah,
Huh?
I
He's
guess-
like, my mom came in, I had a G.I. Joe shoving in my ass, and
That's
my
right.
brother had a piece of shit in his hand.
G.I.
Bro,
Joe got stuck.
oh my God, I was crying like he's all, you can't have none because your daddy's on welfare.
Because your daddy's on the welfare.
Nah.
You can't afford
Oh,
it.
no. You can't-
And the thing with Eddie, because Dave, man, that motherfucker just gets a cigarette. He say what the fuck he want.
Yep.
That's how he don't give a shit what he does. But Eddie, to me, it's all about the craft. What can you add to it? Like me, when I perform, I dance. I sing. I did all that shit at Kimmel's when we were over there in Vegas now. I said, I am going to make sure that they know, oh my God, who is this fat motherfucker getting on the stage, dancing, he's moving, he's doing the splits and doing impersonations, you know what I mean? Doing Robert De Niro and, doing that.
That's
you
a pretty good
Johnny
one.
James, man.
That's a pretty good one,
You're a big guy, man. I love you, man. You're fucking awesome.
That's
Johnny
a good
James,
one.
yeah. And it's the way he did so many characters. He did Elvis, like when he goes, remember when Elvis was all fat and shit?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? He did
Yeah.
Elvis. He did so many different characters.
He's all, imagine Mr. T.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. T.
Then I
He goes,
clenched you hard and
They
ripped
said
your dick
Michael
off.
Jackson was here looking for you. He goes, I'll fuck Mike up, man. You know what I mean?
He's all,
like,
don't fuck with you
yeah,
hard,
yeah.
I'll clench my butt cheeks and rip your dick off.
Yeah,
That
and
shit is
he was,
hilarious,
bro,
dog.
Eddie Murphy was pissed during Raw, bro. He was going through a bitter relationship where he did. We're talking about stand-up comedian. He said Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy, but Eddie Murphy was going through a bad divorce during Raw, so he was pissed. So and that flavor, bro. When you're pissed as a comedian, man, I've performed enraged, bro, like enraged, and you just.
But if
you're
see, if
like,
we're just
I don't
talking
give a
about
fuck what I'm gonna
if
say.
we're just talking about stand-up comedians, you're Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle. But man, Eddie Murphy's catalog, dude. No, sorry, dog.
Yeah, no, you're right.
movies
It's
and-
just-
yeah,
it's
it's
Holy
funny movies.
fuck,
Yeah,
bruh.
There's nobody like him.
Bro,
He never,
Nobody.
he never had to audition for a part.
he's had movies.
I mean,
Really?
he's fucking
Never.
You know what my favorite Eddie Murphy?
Because
You
they're
know
like
what my
it's Eddie
favorite Eddie Murphy Murray is?
Yep.
Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Murphy.
My Murphy Murray's life.
Yeah, dude, with Martin Lawrence. Who
Life
somebody else
is
said Martin Lawrence
fucking
is up there too as a
amazing,
comedian.
bro. He's all, fuck that cheap ass watch.
Yeah, he's all.
He's all.
my
You
daddy's
better,
watch now.
you better not say watch in front of me again. He's all, you better say little clock or some shit. But knock all your fronts out.
When they drive
Little
up,
clock, he says. Yeah.
they drive up to get some moonshine, and there's a big black dude, man, and they go, "We're looking for Slim." And he goes, "You found
You found him.
Found him.
You found him.
You gonna eat your cornbread?"
Yeah,
Johnny?
or when he's all,
You
he's
gonna
all,
eat your
Hell yeah,
cornbread?
bring
he's all, where's the bitch? Where's the bitch that stole my watch? He's all, whatever bitch I come in here next time I start choking.
Dude, when he's eating the pie and burning his fucking mouth, he's all.
He's all, you know what I'll do? He's all
dude,
piss on the base. I'll take the blankets and I'll put them on you. He's all, he's all, why you gotta be so nasty, Ray? Because I'm a nasty motherfucker.
Boom boom room.
Because I'm a nasty motherfucker.
The boom boom room.
Eddie Murphy,
Yep.
I haven't watched the
Life.
documentary yet.
We're gonna watch
It's
it
on,
tonight.
it's on
Yeah,
Netflix.
you'll like it.
I
Oh,
can't
it's
wait to
good.
watch
Fire,
it.
bro.
great.
That's
amazing.
why I
It's
was
really
to tell you.
good.
Can't
I
wait
guess
to watch it.
because
really
that's what
good.
inspired me, man. Like Michael Jackson and Eddie Murphy, the whole, like Michael Jackson was the best dancer, entertainer, songwriter, performer. He knew every single detail. He's like, "You're not doing it right. You need to add a little bit more on the keyboard." And they're like, "What the fuck?" He's picking the 20th guy and going,
He's a genius.
It
changed it all.
Shit, deciding this is it. That's who he was. But
Dirty
Eddie-
Diana.
Dirty Diana. Like I say, he didn't have to say shit at the Super Bowl. He just
Did
stood
you
there.
ever,
There you go.
look, being on the radio,
Yeah.
have you ever experienced a dirty Diana? or a fucking rotten Rachel,
Is that
right? Or
I got a
or a
Nina.
thrashed Ashley,
That's all the meet and greets, bro.
right? True. Like, you got a dirty Diana.
Dirty Diana.
That bitch just wanted some dick.
Oh, dude, I've had fun.
He's
man.
staying with me. He's like, I had fun. I like that. That's a political shit. You got you and Jay running for office? The fuck's going on? Hey, dirty. That bitch was fucking raunchy.
Oh yeah.
She's just like, I don't care. He's staying with me tonight, bitch.
It was funny.
I got
when-
Michael.
It was funny when Eddie Murphy said, he goes, "Man, Michael Jackson took Brooke Shields to the Oscars. Nobody said shit." You know what I mean? But he goes, "But if I would have taken her, Brooke would have got fucked in that." Yeah. He's like, Michael Jackson.
One
never
thing
did shit to
about,
Brooke.
one thing you can say for sure that Eddie Murphy has Dave Chappelle would never party all the time,
Yeah.
all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Even that
Eddie
shit.
Murphy got a platinum record with Michael Jackson.
Yes.
sure.
He don't
Who
make
can say
nothing
that?
Out, he don't make nothing off of it though.
Who cares? If I had a platinum record with Michael Jackson, you couldn't shut me the fuck up.
No, wasn't that with Rick James?
Yeah, that was.
That was Rick
Oh
James.
yeah,
That was
but
Rick.
wasn't Michael Jackson involved in it?
James,
Nah.
bitch.
Why did I think Michael Jackson was involved in party all the time?
I have no idea.
'Cause
That
I'm
was
just
Rick
tripping?
James,
You're thinking
yeah.
Rockwell, bro.
No,
Yeah.
it was Rick
Yeah,
James.
Somebody's watching.
Hey, maybe I got it confused. I'm sorry, dog.
hey.
It's been a long podcast.
Hey.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, speaking of your boy fucking Prince, He didn't take part in the We Are the World, We Are Africa. He was the only person that didn't show up to go show love to Africa.
You know what? That's probably why
Thank
Drake
you,
didn't
Prince.
go to the Super Bowl.
That's the shit I didn't like. I was like, come on, bro.
He's not the world.
He was the only
That
one.
shit was a
for all of them.
scam.
Of course it was. With
Eminem
all,
would've
with all
went.
those legends.
Scam.
Scam. Complete scam.
Scam.
With all the legends.
Lionel Richie scam.
That's so. Hey, that shit was weird, dog. When I go back and I watch that video,
Yeah.
that's some weird shit, dude. Michael J. We are the
right.
children.
Them kids are still hungry.
Yeah,
Dude,
they starving.
They're
They're Marvin.
It was. Have you seen the net, dude? If you watch, I'll save an hour of your time. Don't even watch it. The fucking documentary for We Are the World. It was a nightmare, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They were telling all these stars to go to one place at this time. They didn't know what the fuck was going on. They were still writing the song. They're still figuring out who's gonna sing first, sing this. It was a disaster, bro. So to think that was a disaster.
So what you're telling me is Prince. So what you're telling me is Prince did it, right?
Prince
was right.
He was the only one that, yeah. But Prince was like that. He was like, I'm going to be the guy that's going to be like, I'm not going to be in it. So they...
Maybe he made the right decision,
Yeah,
dog.
dude.
Sounds like
That's
it.
what I say, but...
Prince at that time was really he's seen what his worth was, and he's seen what the labels were on
Bro,
some
and he
fuck
was,
shit.
he was always
fuck with
dropping
that shit,
games.
bro.
You know what? I had somebody. You know, okay, look, we're gonna end this on a little heavy note,
Hell
but
yeah.
whatever. Fuck it. We talked about some crazy shit. Someone in the comments the other day said, "How come you guys don't talk about the CIA creating gangster rap to keep black people imprisoned?" And I said, "We've talked about it a bunch of fucking times, my dude.
Yeah.
Go watch the fucking podcast because there's some validity to those statements.
Oh, yeah.
Right? There's some validity in them pushing a negative frequency that, like, hey, what Eminem said, gangster rap made me act like a maniac. I was influenced and so influenced by music, I used it as an excuse to do shit. Ooh, I was stupid.
Yep.
How many people can relate to that line?
Oh.
When you're that young
Yeah.
and you're listening to your favorite rapper talking about, I fucked all these bitches, I don't use a condom, I'm gonna go rob these motherfuckers, I'm gonna kill them, I'm gonna shoot. When you're at that
I'm about
age,
to go right on the ops right now.
I'm a right on the
God.
ops. When you're at that age and your brain is still being formed, right?
Yeah.
And it's hitting you with the frequency and that 808 and that bass, that shit is creating neural pathways that say, hey, this is how I should be living.
You shouldn't
the
give a
ops.
fuck either.
I shouldn't give a fuck. Guess what, Mom? I no longer give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, I'm not saying everybody's that influenced by music, but even if 45% of the listeners were that influenced, they're going to keep them down, they're going to keep them on the bottom, and they're going to keep them in this perpetual fucking system of fuck you, I'm the shit, I'm riding on my ops, I'm going to fuck your bitch, I'm going to sell drugs, I ain't going to do shit but just take from my community and laugh at the rappers that are giving back to their community, right? So there's some validity to that. Do I know it was the CIA? I don't fucking know,
Bro,
but it was somebody.
I don't
It was
listen
somebody.
To I don't listen to too much. Like I listen to rap for sure, but like you know, when I start working with an artist, like I'll have them send me some reference of what they're trying
Yeah.
to do for their album. But bro, like now I'm like bumping Rick James, like
Yeah.
Van Morrison, fucking like I'm just all over the place with what I got like playing because the rap shit, the trap shit, you know, all this extra shit. I'm not about that.
You know what I've been on lately?
Dude, it's all fucking
I've
over
been
the
on my
place.
Bob Marley vibes, right? And
Yeah.
my Beatles vibes.
Beatles,
Legend.
Here comes the sun. Na, na, na.
Dude, I saw Paul McCartney,
Beatles.
and I saw him here in
I knew you
Albuquerque.
were gonna say that.
He did Blackbird Singing in the Dead of Night.
Was it- how was that?
Oh, dude, and it was bro. They turned off all the fucking lights at Isleta, and he was on a stage that just had stars. And you look up, and there's fucking.
That's
Mexico,
fucked
bro.
up you didn't
Fucking
invite me,
beautiful.
dog.
Bro, where the fuck, man?
That's fucked up. You think you're all bad now or what?
You
You think you're all bad now because you
gotta-
seen
you're
Paul
all bad.
McCartney, bro? Oh, hey, this is the fucking DJ Animal Hour.
Paul McCartney
and the
Stars.
Stars.
Oh, shit, dog. Hey, this fucker was at Tumbleweed with Eminem, and he was in the fucking DeLorean with Doc a la verga, bro.
Spencer,
Spencer,
you're too
dog.
big.
He had the
Shit,
first
bro.
satellite ever
Hey,
built.
here's the sunglasses. You should be wearing the shades, bro.
I feel that fucking me and you, bro, on each side of each other, bro. We got to do something. We got to do a video together, bro.
Let's do it.
I want to do something like that.
Okay.
The whole thing
Let's
that
go.
you do, bro. I fucking said I got to do something with Johnny, man.
I
I've
got
said
it.
it a lot of times. I go, we got to do something that meshes together so we can fucking bang something out fucking hilarious.
I'm already
bro.
working through some
Because
shit in my mind right now. I can see it. I can see it.
I want to ask you one thing before we fucking wrap it up, and that is your feeling, speaking of Super Bowls, what about this Bad Bunny, bro? Because this whole reggaeton is a whole different level, and people have been like, damn, on the fence with this. But no, yes. What's your feeling, Johnny James, about that? You know, that platform.
My feeling is,
and Bad Bunny performing for the Super Bowl.
hey, my feeling is this. I fucking support Raza.
Exactly.
Raza.
Thank you,
Sorry, my dude. Do I know all of his songs? No.
dude.
Is he one of the biggest artists in the world? Yeah. Listen, I don't watch fucking soccer, but I understand that it's the biggest goddamn sport
Dude,
on the
World
planet.
Cup, bro. I was like,
On
what
the
fuck's going on
planet,
here?
football,
Yeah, like you start looking,
football
football
is the biggest fucking goddamn. There's nothing bigger. Can I tell you a fucking soccer player? Absolutely not. Can I sing a Big Bunny record?
Messi.
Fuck
Oh, you
no.
know Messi.
But listen, Raza, I'll always show up. I'll always show up, right? I will. So I'm gonna be in the motherfucking living room pretending to sing that shit. Maybe I'll listen to a couple records before, right? I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably sing Daddy Yankee. Rompe. I'm gonna sing Daddy Yankee songs.
That's okay.
Fuck it.
Bro,
Fuck
that's
it.
why I say you gotta have the fucking legends. I'm like, bro, if I was Bad Bunny and had that time, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna fucking do I think different. Fire, creative show, Daddy Yankee, Nicky Jam, Tego Calderon, Don Omar.
Oh, you
and
get
bring
Tego
those
to come
fucking-
out, yeah,
See?
bro.
Me,
I
bring
fuck
all
with
those
that,
fuckers
yeah.
out, boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 in,
Tego.
out, fucking kill it. Like,
Tego
whoa,
Calderon,
you know,
right?
make the reggaeton platform. Never forget what the fuck you do. When you have that moment, like Eminem says, you have one opportunity, one chance. Make that fucking shit happen, bro. And you made it happen.
You know what I'm gonna
Johnny,
say?
too. I'm proud of you, dude.
My brother,
I'm
thank
proud of you, brother.
Animal,
I'm fucking proud of you,
That
dog.
means the world to me, dog. It
Keep
really
it-
does,
keep it
bro.
rolling, man.
Man, we ain't
Keep it
stopping,
going.
dog.
No,
we
you're
just
not.
speeding up, bro. We're gonna fucking. I love the process. I've accepted the process. We're in it. I'm enjoying every moment, bro.
Do it.
I'm so grateful for every opportunity. I'm grateful for every fucking day. I'm not even playing. This sounds corny. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. I'm grateful for every single moment that I have here now, dog, because this is so fragile, my brother.
We've went through a lot of shit, bro.
None of this is promised, bro. The fact that I'm able to sit here on a great, beautiful Sunday morning with the people I care about, my homies, the people that I would bleed for and would bleed for me, and to interview somebody of your stature, a
Thank you,
fucking
brother.
legendary DJ down here,
Thank
bro.
you,
Come
brother.
on, dog.
Shit, I appreciate that.
Fucking 97.3,
and
bro.
every time I go somewhere to talk to somebody, I think of Kendrick. I go, sit down, bitch, be humble.
Yeah.
Because I gotta make sure that I pay attention to the people that have made me successful. And that's the 505-575 Albuquerque, Burque, Duke City. I love you, Nuevo Mexico, land of enchantment, man. And you are a fucking talent, Johnny. And so is Stephen Michael Quesada. So is John Jones, Holly Holm. We have so many people that have made a staple, have made history. And I'm like, keep doing it, man. Make that bang happen, man. Do it. You can't. Who says you can't?
Oh,
You're your fucking worst enemy.
know I can't.
If you do not hustle and not put that together and put in the work and do everything that you gotta do to wake up early and kick ass and be on point and be on top of your game, then that's on you, man. That's on you, dog.
My brother,
That's
I
on you.
know in my fucking DNA I'm the greatest.
Yeah, of all time.
I know it.
Jordan.
I know
every
it.
day, bro. You gotta
Nothing
say,
could take me down.
Goat.
Nothing could
The
take
goat,
me out.
baby.
I'm the
Boom.
greatest. And
Jordan, of all time.
before we officially
So we
end
gotta
it,
do it.
you know what I'm gonna do when Bad Bunny's up there
Yep.
performing? Because I don't know his songs. I'm gonna do the Bound by Honor speech.
Hell yeah.
We come out chased by hounds, wearing a pinche rabbit's foot for luck. But we got something better than a rabbit's foot, homies. We got familia. Raza way. My brother. Let's get the fuck out of here, fellas. Until next time, respect the connect. Babe.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Fucking good show, bro. Good.
It's Picker than that.